It seems like it might be live now. And now
It's
Right.
impossible to say.
And
I
now-
mean, maybe people are hearing us, maybe they aren't.
Yeah,
That's
I
in
think-
God's hands, and I'm not praying.
I think it should be. My bet is it's working. I'm
Good
just gonna
bet.
turn it on for 1 second on my own thing just to check, and then I'll know.
I can't wait for this just to like.
now
Right.
No, it's not
Impossible
gonna
to
flame
say.
out. It's.
And
I
now-
mean,
I
maybe
think
people
the
are
live
hearing
stream
us,
is only
maybe they
good
aren't.
when we have severe technical difficulties that severely impact whether or not people can watch our dumb faces. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, DJ, test that. We need a control where that doesn't happen, which
That's
has
true.
never existed.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna post the thing. Change the title to like round 2 or something. Make it public, and now we
Round
should
7.
be good. Oh, right, and I need to add the charity thingy to it. That's not hard though, but we can do that now. So people are probably coming in now. So say hi to them.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
It's so good that you're here. I hope
What's
this is
up,
reaching
gamers?
all of you. We're here to do a live stream
Yes.
for real this time, or maybe not. This could go out so fast.
Yeah,
We're-
it's impossible to say.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's true.
We're not wizards of technology or anything.
I mean,
Not even of the coast.
Diggins, you're probably like wizard status or something. It's like D&D. You've probably played a wizard before, I would assume.
Yes, I have. I was
What's-
trying to think, like, oh, did I not? But no, I have.
What's the best one to play? The best like kind of guy to be
In
your
D&D.
group? Besides
The best
Bard,
kind of
that feels
guy
like
or the
one
best
that
kind of
everybody loves.
wizard?
No, best kind of guy. Like just if you could pick any class to be for like a very average kind of mission or whatever, campaign. That's the word you guys use. Yeah, if you could pick
Well,
any one of those.
a campaign is different from like a one shot or something.
Oh,
but-
don't stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm gonna answer Nando's question directly. I think the answer is sorcerer because you have access to a lot of things. You could have defensive capabilities, you could have offensive capabilities, and you get like a pretty good list of like spells to choose from. So I like sorcerer. Second, maybe like warlock, but like a spellcaster. Like barbarians could do work, but like play Baldur's Gate 3. You know, like Karlach's good, but she's limited, right? It's,
Wow.
you
That's-
want
Uh,
want someone with
I
more
mean-
range.
All right. Well,
The-
DJ's gonna. Everybody clip that. DJ says Carlac's bad, and he wishes she were better at everything.
DJ says Karlach would be cooler if she was a frail, weak woman instead of a big, strong woman. I think muscle women are bad, and I hate them.
Let's put this on
DJ
the top
Chapman, a
Reddit.
direct quote.
That's right. How does this
We're-
sound,
we're
everybody?
like-
By the way, does it sound okay?
We're like 90 seconds in, and I've like boofed it so bad. I mean, it sounds good to me.
Is she your favorite one? Who's everybody's favorite one of them? It's been so long.
I'm a. Oh man, it's not Gale.
Better not be.
It better not be.
Yeah.
There's a couple out there. I think it's Astarion. I think mine is Astarion.
It's a good choice. I mean, obviously, the best one is Lae'zel.
Oh, right,
She is really mean to you and everyone,
Mhm.
and I love her.
You're on. I mean, you're not crazy. I do think. I have a feeling if they did that secret bard character that they were working on and never were able to fit, not secret bard character, but like, have you guys seen that, right? Alpha is supposed to be part of the party.
Alfira, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, she definitely would have been one of the favorites if that were the
Everybody's
case.
Yeah, for sure. And then there was also a secret werewolf. That one is the secret one that like didn't make it into the game. That sounds pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Are there ones we're forgetting? Oh, there's Will. Nobody likes Will though.
People like
Will
Will.
is okay. I mean,
Yeah.
some people really like Will. I don't dislike Will, but I just think he's kind of uninteresting. Shovel, great choice for Carter McSwaggins over here.
What is shovel?
You guys were Shovel. Shovel is a little Quasit, which is like a little demon, like an imp.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find a scroll to summon her in the first act of the game.
What?
And if you teach it to Gale, or if you're playing a wizard or some other wizard or whatever, then you can just summon her continually throughout the game. She's like a lot of other summons you can get, like familiars and such, except that she has a personality and like will talk to you and has things to say.
Nice.
Interesting. Is she the one you find in jail? Or is that a different one?
No.
Not Halcyon, right? We're not talking about Halcyon.
What do you
not
mean
Halcyon.
the one you find in jail?
I'm thinking of the one, if you get arrested immediately in like the Grove or whatever, then you meet somebody in jail that I accidentally killed and never figured out what their deal was. And I just assumed maybe that was what Shuffle was.
That's
Saza. No, she's a goblin.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, thank you for the donations which are coming in. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna
thank you so much to anyone who's donating. I mean, this is what it's for.
So Diggins earlier gave a description of what we're doing, but we cannot be certain anyone heard it.
That's
so
true.
I think it's only fair you do it again because we don't know if anyone heard it the first time.
Cool.
Why are we here, Diggins?
So we are here doing a little live stream for charity. Specifically, we are raising money for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund, which is an organization that provides direct aid and relief for children in Palestine, specifically Gaza right now because of the war going on there. So they provide, food, water, healthcare. They're one of the organizations that are trying to bring aid into Gaza and make sure it gets. They specifically focus on children, but yeah, it is. Things are very bad there right now, as I'm sure you've noticed if you pay any attention to the news. And I think, I personally think that all Gazans deserve aid and support right now. But I would hope that we can all agree that at least like children deserve aid and shouldn't be suffering. So that's why we're raising money here to try to help, raise some money for them, hope provide some relief for Palestinian children, and hopefully make things a little less bad over there. And to do so, we are watching Theodore Rex. Thank you to, by the way, Anonymous. Thank you to Giovanni Vidal, and thank you to Anthony M for your donations. Very generous, very, very grateful. But yeah, so we're watching Theodore Rex, which is an infamously terrible movie. It's a buddy cop comedy starring Whoopi Goldberg. Set in a world where dinosaurs never went extinct and instead just became sentient and live alongside humans. Whoopi is a cop who gets paired with a new T-Rex cop. And I don't know much besides that, only that it, it's a buddy cop comedy, so it is probably going to involve them solving a case or a mystery of some kind, and that it is so bad, even from production, it was so obviously bad that Whoopi Goldberg nearly bankrupted herself going through lawsuits to try to not be in this movie because she signed a contract saying she would. She eventually was forced. Yeah, she was eventually forced to agree to it. So she is in the movie. She really didn't want to be there, and I hear it comes through in the performance. But I guess we'll find out.
Now, listen, I don't want to completely get off track, but as we said this, I was thinking about it. Is Whoopi Goldberg's first name actually Whoopi, or is that a nickname? I never checked it.
That cannot be her birth. Well,
maybe
I don't
it
know.
is.
It could be.
I don't know any Whoopies, but like, there's a lot of names of people that I don't know. What's her real name?
Quickest Google I've ever done.
He started just is W, and it auto-corrected to Whoopi Goldberg, her actual name.
Now, do you want to guess what her name is?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's something pretty plain, like. I mean, you know what? No, maybe it's got a W in it. Maybe it's like I can't think of a woman's name with a W to save my life.
Name a woman.
Name a woman. Yeah.
Name a woman.
Nando, name a woman. Go.
You know what? I'll just say like Michelle. How about Michelle? That's a name. That's a pretty.
No, it's. I don't think I'm botching the pronunciation on this. It's Karen Elaine Johnson, but it's spelled Caryn. I assume it's Karen, but oh.
I'm pretty sure that's Karen, just looking at it. But yeah, it's actually a ridiculous question to ask someone, because how would you ever guess that?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I would have guessed Karen. If you told me it was a name that's a little, it's loaded, or like it's charged with different, things, like, because Karen's, that's a thing. I wouldn't say Whoopi Goldberg feels like she's got Karen energy, but like that would I maybe would have been able to guess it that way.
Well, it's spelled different.
Yeah.
I will say this though, having Nando try and guess Whoopi Goldberg's actual name is more fair than a lot of the tiebreakers I've had to endure over the past month.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
DJ, have you remembered any Whoopi Goldberg? Did you go and memorize some of them today before this?
Well, I did not, but so I assume that like all three of us are going to do like an IMDb off.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about it. I think we should.
I can't imagine. I mean, if they had to sue Whoopi Goldberg to get into this movie, I can't imagine there's that many other people that we would even recognize. The lawyers could only do so much. So, like, I feel like this won't be an incredibly fruitful version of the IMDb game that DJ hates, but maybe we'll get other things.
Well, no, we all guess, and then we have the audience decide who got it.
Oh,
just have all them go to imdb.com and just say who won.
Oh yeah, I just mean for the tiebreaker that you hate. If we wanted to do it, like have like look, it's the final round.
Well, I will say this for everyone listening. So I won last week, but I don't want that to be for this week. I don't know what movie we're doing next week. But
I think
I think we know.
Yeah, I was talking to Diggins about this.
Okay. It's Rebel Moon?
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
Okay. You two better hope, one of you better hope that you get it right on the first go, because get ready for the tiebreakers. I can't wait.
If we did the name game with Rebel Moon, we can't do that again, because we've already done it with all those guys, unless there's new characters in this.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll find something. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I mean, listen, I'm very excited for Rebel Moon because, I don't know. Why would I be excited for Rebel Moon?
Well, if it's worse, we hated the first one so much. If this is worse, that's actually kind of exciting for me.
And I think the first one's one of those movies that you could like be like, well, this is all set up for the real one. So that puts even more pressure on this one. Kind of the same way that, like, I'm trying to think of when other times this has happened. Like a movie has been, like, I guess, like, what, isn't there a movie now that, like, is kind of popular that we're in the middle of, like Mission Impossible or something like that? Oh, God damn it. But, like, where it's like, oh, like is this part 2 actually any good? And then, who knows?
I'd be curious with Mission Impossible.
Spider-Verse, that's the one I was thinking of, where it's like, as much as I like the movie, it's like, well, I can't fully judge it until I see the rest of it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't agree with that personally, but we've had this argument already.
Yeah, and I just think it's because I hate Spider-Man. I hope he goes to jail.
Well, you hate when Spider-Man is not white Peter Parker.
Apparently,
you want him to always be white Peter Parker.
Unless it's Ezekiel, whatever his name was, for Madam Web, in his little Spider-Man costume. Ezekiel Sims, that's right. I keep saying Ezekiel Stain, but the spoilers, I'm making a Madam Web video, and I cannot help myself from recording that and just say Ezekiel Stain all the time. Because he's another character from comics named Ezekiel. And he's, I don't want to say more important, but it's hard to be less important than both of those guys. Yeah. That movie's good.
By the way, thank you to Roger for your donation. Thank you to Anonymous for the $20, and thank you to My So-Called Virtual Life.
Yeah, I'm working on the thing. I'm just putting up the thing where it says what, like, movie, like, money options are still available. So that's going to be up very soon.
Right. Well, we're already up to $222, which is great.
Nice.
Keep it coming, guys. So what Dan's referring to, we do this on the fly here, mostly nitpicking. You're welcome. Maybe the top donor or if there's an amount you can get a movie to.
Nando figured this out. Nando figured this out, and we don't know what he figured out, so it's going to be a surprise for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know.
What did I figure out?
The donations thing?
The donation thing is.
Oh, I just changed the screen so that you could put, like, more space. I just added some space.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I haven't
well,
picked the numbers or anything, but I do think that one suggestion of $1,000 Entourage again is pretty good.
yeah, that's
Now, is
fine.
that, now,
Honestly,
hold on. Is that $1,000 total or $1,000 from a single person?
Single portion.
I will.
Okay. You know what? I'll agree to it. If a single person donates $1,000, we will do a second Entourage movie. We will Entourage
hold on.
pod.
What if
we
we
will
did, like-
fully.
What if
we
we did a collection of
fully-
episodes from Entourage?
Oh
Like,
my God.
Whatever is kind of 3 episodes that are an arc, because they had arcs, kind of like there was stuff. We
You're
could
the
do
only
that.
one who would know.
Yeah.
I would even settle for not if like one person. This is tricky because we'd have to have like a minimum so we don't get flooded. But if like at least or at most 10 people gave like $100 and like this is for Entourage,
Mhm.
like I might even accept that instead of like one person having to burden it. But it couldn't be like 50. It'd have to be
true.
like at most 10 or something like that.
Well, we'll see. I mean, listen, I'm gonna put this up right now in real time, and we'll be able to mess around with it. But I'm thinking we put maybe like 4 options up. There's $1,000 option, and that can be Entourage if someone wants it to be Entourage. But then the other options could also be Entourage, depending on
They could-
like they. Okay.
We
How
just
about this?
briefly become the worst idea of all time and do the Entourage movie
No,
over and over again.
We're exclusively an Entourage podcast. How's this? You donate $1,000. You can either have us to Entourage again, or you get to pick 3 movies. Because that's like that's a choice, right? We have to do Entourage again, or you get 3 movies for us to pick. That's like winning the brackets and the football. Like you win every sports thing. Like that's like 3 movies is huge. We give no one that power.
Yeah, let me see. So I'm gonna put the.
Thank you, Tara, for the $20. Thank you, Anonymous, for 20. Anonymous for 10.
I'm gonna
Make
say
sure I don't miss any of these.
Listen,
you can pick, like, we're going to do the way we usually do it, where there's, like, you know, a $250 option for a donation, a $300 option, and then, like, you know, maybe a $500 or something like that. None of those can be Entourage. But the $3,000 one can be Entourage. Doesn't
sure,
have to
yeah.
be if you don't want it to be. But I'm going to put that in parentheses so everyone can see it.
Also, Josh, I'll do Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 for free. I don't need to be paid to do that.
Yeah, I mean, Ballers is kind of
about
like
Bandit Keep
Entourage
all
if someone
day.
wants to try to figure out a way around that. There's things that are Entourage-ish, but
God, I really don't want to do more Entourage, but if it gets a lot of money for the PCRF, then I'll put myself through it.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, And by the way, we're gonna start this movie at some point.
yeah, we're almost ready to start.
Because it's not RRR and not both National Treasures.
Yeah.
We have some time. This is haven't seen it yet, but we know tight 90.
It's true.
We
It's very
know
short.
it's a tight 90. So
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say, maybe I'll bold
tell
some
people
of
how
them
they
and be
can
like,
watch
this
this?
one can be Entourage.
But-
Yeah. So there's a link in the chat or in the description for the movie or for the video that has a link that is just this on YouTube. It's not. We didn't put it up here or pirate it or anything. The people that made it just don't want to claim it. I don't know what.
Yeah,
do you guys want to look this
basically.
up? What studio made this and like where it came from? Because I don't know
that's
that
a
for a
good-
fact.
Ooh, that's a good question.
just made by a guy. Let's
Yeah, just
see.
some
Hold on,
guy.
we're going to the IMDb. Produced by New Line Cinema.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Oh, you know what that means?
Yep.
Who we're going to
What?
see over the producer credit on
oh
this
no!
one?
Yep. The final boss of movies. Just an absolute like, and it's so the problem with him, it's like it's very hard for like, you know, someone famous like a Bill Cosby or something to just pop into a movie. But like so many movies have this guy's stamp on it that it's like pretty hard to ignore.
Yeah, it's if you're watching any like mainstream movie from like the 90s through to the mid 2010s, there's a decent chance that he'll end up with this gentleman in there.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
What happened to him?
what happened to him?
Is he
I'm pretty
dead?
sure he I'm pretty sure he got sent to prison.
He's just in prison. Okay,
He's
Yeah.
doing his time. Yeah.
good.
And I hope he rots.
I mean, I hope he does his time and stuff. I can never keep it together. We have so many of our weird rich guys that turn out to be creeps that are in jail, and some of them aren't. And some of them are alive, and some of them aren't. Like Cosby's, he's like alive still, right? He was in jail, but he's not anymore.
Yeah.
This is fun.
He is
Correct.
alive.
Yeah, this is fun for people. I used to live
Guys, did we
really
boof
close
it?
to where that trial was, but we're gonna get the movie started.
What did we boof?
Wait, is he Miramax or
Oh,
is
he is Miramax. I'm
Oh.
a fool.
boofed it?
No, we're talking about somebody else. You'll see. If we wait long enough, I'm sure something will come out. You know,
Produced by O.J. Simpson.
We're really stalling. Yeah. Oh man, how about OJ this week? Crazy,
I know.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to say rest in peace. I want to be like rest in
it's-
agony. I don't know. how
Guys,
to
it's
do
a
that
real
one.
shame. He spent all those years and he never found the real killer.
Yeah.
That's true. He said he would spend the rest of his life, and
Yeah.
now we'll never know.
Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
real
we know,
shame.
But yeah. Okay, so we're starting this movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to label movie, possible entourage.
No, this is good. Keep doing that. What else? So we're so happy you guys are here today.
Yes.
Please donate whatever you can. And we hope you'll enjoy this ride with us. And keep those comments coming. It's gonna keep me laughing it up. Cause not that I need it. This movie will keep me up.
I hope so.
Guys, I'm gonna set this right now. If DJ falls asleep during
Oh
this
my
live stream,
God.
he has to donate $5,000.
Now, here's an interesting thing that the audience may or may not know. While I am infamous for falling asleep during the movies I watch, I'm not the one of the three of us who falls
true.
asleep during
That's
the
a
podcast.
great
Now,
point.
okay.
That's a great point.
Now, that was because I was in a not my usual setup, and the only way to comfortably record for multiple hours in that setup was to be lying on my bed.
This has happened more than once. I
And, like,
can
it's
guarantee
so-
you there's at least 3 times.
Chat, it's so great because like Nando and I'll be recording, and then we just hear like a like just through
Mhm.
the headset, and it's like he fell asleep.
Yep.
He fell asleep.
I mean, there's other times where like one
Our
of us
little
has
Dickens
to run
boy.
out or something. So like sometimes if someone's
Yeah.
not saying anything, it might be something else. But I can definitely remember 2 times where that happened. I mean, we make 3-hour podcasts, so I get it.
And it takes us 5 hours to record them. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want-
if you think the podcasts are long, the
Yeah.
recording sessions.
I want to add one thing this year that I was thinking about. Let me see if this is okay with you guys. So we have our donation rewards. I'm going to put them on screen in a second. But here's what I'm thinking. $250 for a movie, $400 for a movie, $600 for a movie, $1,000 movie, possibly Entourage. I put Entourage question mark, but that'll be what we all know about that. I'm going to do one more. That's like, if you, maybe like a random one we pick or something. So any donation over like, I don't know, $5 or something. That way, if you don't have $1,000, this may be something you'd be interested in. I don't know. I don't know how much work that is.
Yeah, we could do a random draw of everyone who donates
Yeah.
non-anonymously.
yeah, that's a thing we could do because we get the list, right? So-
I mean, we get
but-
a list. Sometimes they're anonymous. If you're anonymous, then that's fine. But you know,
I mean, if you want to donate anonymously, feel free. Like,
Yeah.
that's totally fine.
Do you guys really want to watch me eat a sandwich? Is that like really a thing you guys want me to do?
They
'Cause
want
I'll
to see
do
you
it.
try to do it one-handed.
it depends on the sandwich, right? Like, I'm sure we've talked about this, but like, I can eat a sandwich one-handed if it's like a sandwich, but like a hoagie, it's probably tricky.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Theodore Rex on my phone. The sandwich. I mean, I'll do it after the pod. I'll go upstairs. I'll make a sandwich and I'll come down and eat it. $50.
This is
I don't know.
This is the content the people demand.
$50 and I'll do it after the movie because I think we'll probably hang out for a bit and
Yeah.
try and get some more cash.
Yeah.
So
I'm just putting that last little disclaimer. One donation, and I'm gonna say one random donation, and they get to pick a movie. Cool.
Yeah. Now, first of all, I am not the reason that we record some episodes in 2 parts.
Yeah, that changes
second-
episode to episode.
Yeah, there's reasons.
We have schedules.
There's reasons.
Mostly of my life.
Yeah,
that are involved.
that's not. I'm just saying that's not a me sleeping thing. That's a we get busy and sometimes we need these recording sessions take a long time and we need to do them in 2 parts.
Mhm.
The
also
other
my
thing
son's fault.
is, DJ, I do want to clarify that you will not be using a hand witch, the sandwich of the future.
Oh yeah, from
that was
Disney
briefly
World.
available in Disney World.
No,
you
I-
will be doing a standard sandwich.
Wait, is it currently
how's
in
this-
Disney World? Did they bring it back?
Oh my god, I'm
No.
going next month.
Oh.
Oh, damn it.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes I think they've done it at least once. They brought the handwich back as kind of a joke. So I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be a little surprised.
I'll do this even better. I'll make a really messy like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like
Oh.
sloppy, full of jelly, like
This
really.
is a new kind of
No.
award. Yeah, sickos, you're all ready.
Yeah. You hear that,
Congratulations.
sickos? You just gotta donate, and you'll get that jelly all over.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. We're not. It's not one of those. Not one of those. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay,
All right. Do we
so
want to start this movie?
I'm pretty sure I've got
I mean,
it. Yeah, I'm just
no,
putting
but-
the thing in.
All right.
And then
Thank you, anonymous. $10. Appreciate you.
This is a little thing that is like the little disclaimer thingy, so then people can see that. And then this is perfect. This is good. Gotta move this one up a little bit. Gotta move this one over to the left a little bit, and then I'm gonna transition. Here we go. Okay, so now it looks a little different, but you guys can see what I added.
All right.
And then those are the new things. So
So we have to sync up this movie time, but they need their own offset sync because of the delay,
whatever.
right? So,
well, we'll
Okay.
be delayed. We'll be still watching it at our time, right? I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, no, they have the counter. The counter is synced up with us,
Mm-hmm.
so like
okay. I
they'll
see.
be behind, our perception of time, but what
Right.
they'll be hearing will be the correct time.
Exactly.
Got it.
All right, we
Great.
got one. We
Oh,
got Nick
Nick
Wolf,
Wolf.
250.
Whoa.
Taking it off the
50.
board. Perfect.
Thank you, Nick
how we do
Wolf. Very generous.
I should
Thank you
probably-
so much. Seriously, thank you.
Did I change? Did I spell Entourage wrong? I spelled Entourage wrong. I'm a fake fan. That's how they spell it in Boston. Like that's
So
phonetically. It's like Entourage.
Just to be
That's
clear,
not-
the reason there's 3 sets of movies is because those are only redeemable once.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So the
Correct.
251 is off the board, and now there are the other 2 which are still there.
Mhm. How do you
just 'cause
spell
we need to-
Entourage? Entourage. Okay, yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
It doesn't look right when I'm looking at it, but maybe that's just the effect the show has had on my brain. Okay.
Maybe that's a movie we can do. There's secretly an entourage out there that we could.
Oh my god, a French one?
Oh, it is
But would they call it like?
Merovingian, the El
Oh, no.
Entourage, man, the movie.
What if in the French version it's called like Bunch of Guys or something? Gross Squad. They class it up. Oh, we got another
Oh
one.
my
We
god,
got Sam.
Sam,
Boom.
Desert Eagle.
Sam
right.
the Desert
Guys.
Eagle with $400.
Thank
The
you so much.
generosity is pouring, and we haven't even started this movie.
Now, the way to do
Anonymous,
it-
thank you for the 20.
We'll keep in touch with
Um,
you, but also like DM us if you're that person and you want to coordinate, and just be like, it's me, and then we'll probably believe you.
Oh my god, guys, we're almost at $1,000 total.
Mhm.
Maybe attach a receipt and blur out your payment info.
Yeah.
But
Um,
it's fine.
all right, is
Okay.
everybody ready with their Theodore Rex? Now I said the link is in the thing.
Okay. Yep. I gotta.
Yeah, Entourage Hermanos and like that. Every country has Entourage in a different language, but they're all shifted over one. So in Spanish, it's like, whatever that would Entourage, but in Portuguese or something. Then that would be great. No one gets the real word.
I love it.
Nick says maybe do the middle of the Planet of the Apes saga. I think that could be fun.
Okay.
I've only
Okay.
seen, like we said, we have only seen the one.
Right.
I can't imagine how there's more, but there is more.
Well, we've seen the new trilogy.
right,
all
of
us.
that first saga we've only seen, and I guess what? Yeah, that's
No,
not true.
that
I've
first
never seen
saga
any
we've
of the
seen.
original ones.
Yeah, we've seen 0 of the first saga.
yeah,
Right.
Because the Tim Burton one is its own thing.
that's right. Just in its own space. I wonder if they ever thought like, we might sync this up though if this is popular,
Oh, I'm sure that there was they were going to do more if it had taken off. Nobody liked it.
Yeah.
Revolver, thank you for the $50.
Yes.
Revolver Axolot,
Mhm.
incredible name. First of all,
Is
That's
that
great
from whatchamacallit?
Snake.
it's
Yeah.
from Metal Gear Solid and the animal, the axolotl.
Oh, that's a real thing?
Yeah, an axolotl. You never seen one?
No, I've seen ocelots, but I didn't know axolotls are real. Are they cute like ocelots?
They're amphibians, so they look a little
So they're
different.
gross.
I think they're cute.
I'm gonna add another 800 one just so it's because if it's too small. It doesn't look good. All right, so these exist. These are the current donation rewards. We'll keep track of them. We might pause it. We'll keep the timer going, but if we pause it, we'll tell you if like somebody has to go to the bathroom or something like that. All right, so everybody get your Theodore Rexes ready.
Or if someone falls asleep.
Yeah, or if
All
someone
right,
falls asleep.
all right.
And like if you jump in and you're late or something, you could just add more. Like you could scroll forward and find us. So don't worry
right,
about
yeah.
not getting it on the first try.
The time counter on the stream
Yep.
should more or less sync up with the time of the movie that we're at.
Yeah.
So
I want
is
What's up?
axolotl a Nahuatl word? I thought that axolotls were Asian.
Oh, these guys are weird looking. I don't like this. What are the feelers?
They're feelers.
They're just feelers? Okay.
How else would they feel?
Yeah, I don't hate it.
That's how they feel things.
I don't love it. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm going to start the recording and the button.
Okay.
And hit the button, and then we're going to start watching Theodore Rex.
All right. So when do we hit play?
We're going to do like a 3, 2, 1.
Play. Got it.
So it'll be 3, 2, 1, and then play. Okay, so
Got it.
it's not, on play, you press play.
Okay.
All right, everybody in the chat, you guys ready? Give you guys a second to
Yeah.
find it. But like I said, it's in the thing, so you should be able to.
Or if you like a YouTube search, it's like pretty easy
Yeah.
to find.
Also, do you guys have any snacks for this? Do you bring snacks?
I'll get the sandwich later. We'll make that its own content portion.
I have some
Nah,
soda.
I'm hungry, Maxon, for this one.
And then I got one of these bad boys. Mountain
Maybe I
Dew,
should grab a beer.
Baja
You know what?
Blast. Yeah, you
I'm
got
gonna grab a
time.
beer. Hold on. I'm gonna grab beer. I'll be right back.
I have a frothy mug of water.
Oh, cool. Well, I didn't know DJ was gonna make his video go away. It's fine. Diggins, your thing is in both things. It's fine.
Oh, my face! Oh, it burns!
No, that's a good point. I'm seeing in the chat now, Molly. You definitely want to put on Red Notice in the background because that's constantly being watched at all times. I would say,
Yeah.
Red Notice, man, they were like making another one of those, but then I don't know if they're still doing that. Is that still a thing? I haven't
Sure.
seen anything about it.
I don't think it's been canceled,
No.
but I'm not sure if we've heard anything about it lately.
But it is the most beloved, highest watched movie in all of Netflix.
Well, hold
Years,
on.
whatever.
Has
That's true.
Rebel Moon beat it out?
There's still time for Rebel Moon. Okay. All right, everybody. So DJ, you good?
All right. I grabbed 3 beers. I might get drunk on this podcast. Like
Oh, and then the real DJ takes will start coming out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get so canceled. You guys want to hear my
gonna fall
unvarnished
asleep.
Carlac
That's what it's
takes?
gonna be.
Yeah, it's true.
DJ, please remember, you don't have us editing things out for this one.
It's never happened.
All right, so I'm getting the
Carlac's gonna
transition
get
thing. You ready?
destroyed.
We should be going.
Right.
All right. Starting it up. In 3, 2, 1, go.
While this is booting up, I find it amazing that this is another 90s movie along with Super Mario Brothers that it's like if dinosaurs and humans at the same time.
No, dinosaurs were just the hotness. There was
Yeah, we loved dinosaurs back then.
It's
I mean,
crazy
this is
that
when-
we're doing this twice.
It's around the same time.
We got some text.
Oh,
Well, you
boy.
can't say once upon a time. It's just in the future.
I like how the scroll is. Oh, good.
When you guys want to read it, just so that this is here.
Oh yeah. At midnight
Once upon a
tomorrow,
time in the
billionaire-
future.
Okay, one of you.
At
Let's go.
midnight tomorrow, billionaire Ellis Arcane will launch his new Eden missile to bring on another ice age. After
Nice.
mankind is extinct, Kane will reanimate the pairs of all Earth's animals he keeps frozen in his ark and create his vision of paradise. 1 hour ago, 2 workers escaped from the New Eden compound and are racing to tell the police about Kane's master plan.
Why
None
did
of that
he
made it to
do
my brain
this?
cells.
Because of like
Why-
he wants to do experiments or something?
Why are they telling us the plot of the movie in an
Yeah.
opening crawl?
I don't know.
I guess it's very Star Wars.
So I do remember this. This is the part I saw, and I was like, "Oh, we got to do this live or something," because of what happens at the end of this scene and then what happens next. It's pretty good.
I wish the whole movie were in black and white.
It is.
It'd
No,
make it
it's-
feel a little bit artsier.
Mhm.
Why is he running through a forest that somebody has teepeed?
What's with the also font where like some of the vowels are like smaller but have a little line under it?
Yeah, because it's like
It's
kind of
art.
going for the old Englishy thing, or like a book, you know.
I like how Theodore Rex is one of the actors, like
Yeah.
starring Theodore
Yeah.
Rex.
Yeah, his career didn't really take off, but he did a few small roles after this one before he.
Mhm.
I think he's I think he ended up being like an air conditioner maintenance man.
Mm.
Is this a bit? I can't tell if this is a bit.
Oh, the voice of him is George Newbern.
All right, well
Right,
that's.
but I'm
The
not.
body is.
I'm not talking about the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about Theodore Rex.
I like that.
Okay. Oh
Uh-oh.
gosh, that's so harrowing.
Hello.
Don't
Oh,
even.
there's a Molly Rex.
Carol
And
Kane.
it's Carol Kane.
Okay, I know who she is. But not the same Mr. Kane from the movie.
Aw. The butterfly's not in black and white.
A butterfly.
Oh my gosh.
A butterfly's in color. This is like Schindler's
Yeah,
List.
no,
It's one thing in color. I want to emphasize. I don't know why.
All right. What was it? Was it a bomb? What?
Or this
What
was
his
a dream. You know?
I guess. Oh, that's a cool remote control or phone.
Or phone or
Yeah, I'm not
razor.
good to get the
Whatever.
technology yet. He's like scratching his chest like he's a meth addict. Just like,
That's where his Richard Roundtree is.
Yeah,
in?
Richard Roundtree.
yo, this is so tight.
He just called her and was like, "Hey, anything weird happened?" She's like, "Yeah, murder at the graveyard." That's awesome. Oh, we're gonna watch him bathe? Uh-oh. I didn't know that this was part of it.
I like
I
that
mean,
he
I
has
think-
like an old Dickensian like Scrooge hat on. That's like very
Mhm,
dangly.
his- No, he's gonna get water
If-
everywhere. This is bad.
How does he keep his tail clean?
Yeah.
Do they
How does
not
he keep
have
any part of him clean? His arms are so small.
Mm,
Do they not have showers for dinos?
no.
They shouldn't have the human infrastructure problem. Should
This
be-
is an orc cop situation again, where they just didn't think a single thing through and just put it in a regular world. Do you think cops do this in real life? Like they get someone's like, "There's a murder," and they're like, "Dip dip dip,
Oh,
we
but-
gotta go have fun at the murder."
yeah.
Well, no, please. They call the station and are like, "Hey, anything weird happen?"
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, murders."
And also, well, we'll get to it, but he doesn't look like he's dressed to be a cop, you know?
Yeah,
That is an undercover detective. Anonymous, thank you for the $20.
Yes.
yeah. I don't think a lot of cops wear sweater vests.
Excuse me. Oh.
Zippy.
Oh yeah, Zippy is his dog.
Oh
Why is he in a
god, it's my
doghouse
favorite
in the
character.
house?
Yeah, right. That doesn't. That doesn't
Well,
track.
he's like Snoopy. Snoopy sleeps on top of the doghouse.
No, but
it's not in the house.
Yeah, it should be outside.
Outside.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, he lives in probably a city, right?
Hold on.
A cookie shooter.
What
Give
the
me that
hell?
shit right now. Put that in
What?
my house right now. That's amazing.
A cookie
What?
Crystal
shooter.
Slut like a cookie shot at me. That's amazing.
You should put the cookie shooter closer to the door, and then just grab it in like a little tray or something.
Well, it shoots out like a discus, right? So it's like we're shooting clay birds.
For
clay
people-
pigeons.
Storage.
Whoa. So he just doesn't. He doesn't
So they-
just live in
so
like
wait.
a different world. He lives in like the New Orleans of this world. It seems like, or
So,
something.
wait, hold on though. They have special dinosaur cars, but
Yep.
not special dinosaur showers.
That's
Makes
right.
no sense.
Driving's more
man.
important than showering. You know, dinosaurs didn't have showers back in the olden times.
Also, they don't sweat, so they probably don't get nearly as dirty as we do.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, there she is, Karen.
It is.
Let's go.
What the?
Why is she dressed like Blade? Like,
Hmm.
insane cop outfit.
It's pretty cool. It's better than like.
Well, this
The
is Once
cardigan
Upon a
and
Time in
jeans.
the future.
Yeah.
Oh,
Watch out,
that's
guy.
a bummer.
Wait, are the
What?
people that
Wait.
got him the cops?
Also, are they cops or are they special forces? It's crazy.
It looks like they're putties or something from like Mutant Ninja Turtle or from
Wait,
Power Rangers.
yeah. Where did this Mad Max gang come from? That was an extremely convincing punch.
This is some.
This guy just like doesn't have an eye.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We have to try and find the parts of this movie Whoopi Goldberg isn't trying, because
I mean,
Like,
legally she has
didn't
to
wanna
try
be in
at
it.
all times.
maybe that's part of the contract.
Mm.
Shot him point blank and he didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Could dodge a bullet, could dodge anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
I just want to know why they sound like Power Rangers
Yeah.
villains.
And the guy in the front of the car is dressed like a Power Rangers villain. Like he looks like the guy who was like their bully at high school. Whoa!
Pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you think she planned for that?
I don't know. That's like something that like Domino would do or something. Randomly,
Yeah,
it
right?
would turn into that.
I'm sorry, there's so much happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard to process, but like, what does it mean to be a cop in this city? Like, I wish we had any idea what was going on right now.
So she was trying
Why
to get.
are they in a cyberpunk future? And
Right.
also there's dinosaurs.
She was trying to get the guy who was skateboarding or whatever away from these guys. She knocked him out, and then these guys just got him. And I was like, oh, that's part of it, but it's not. And now they're trying to get them. Why not just wait? Or, I don't know, shoot
Yeah,
these guys first.
I was gonna say, it seems like the mission is over. Great comeback.
Mm.
Wow, they doubled down on the dialogue.
This is a second
You went the
explosion.
front. No, you went the back.
I like the explosions.
Huh?
I like Baizuko's point. I like that she's a normal gun, but it makes laser noises.
It's like in Jupiter Ascending or whatever,
yeah.
when he had the gun that barked.
Wait, but then they just left the guy?
Yeah, I think they ran away without the guy.
Hmm.
Guys, it's all unknown.
Hmm.
Ooh, Knife? That's a fun name.
Knife.
Yeah.
Is that
They'll-
is that going to
Detective
be?
Knife.
Yeah, is that going to be what's his name? Richard Roundtree as like a Blade
No.
pastiche or something. It'd be pretty cool.
All right. Part one of Whoopi Goldberg not trying.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a drink every time I see she's not trying. Oh no, their technology sucks too.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot!
All right.
Wait, is
Theodore
Theodore
Rex
Rex
is dead?
dead?
Oh no. Got a rift to
That's
reanimate.
probably a
him.
good idea
Oh.
though to kill this thing. It looked horrible. You know, it can't be the main character of a movie.
I mean, it does not look like a dead body. It looks like a statue that fell over.
Hmm.
Is that woman holding a camcorder? But it's
Mhm.
like, it's a tiny little camera on a very long pole.
Yep.
Even in the cyber future, police are trying to shut down the media.
Yep. Yep.
I like how all of the cops are wearing headsets like they work at Starbucks. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they have nothing more sophisticated to contact with. It's like, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Oh, that sounds like it's a little racist.
Wow, yeah, there's some dino
These
races.
dinos can read each other's minds.
Hold on, I feel like he did just reveal some dino lore.
Hmm. We'll never know.
Nope.
Guess not.
I don't think it'll matter.
Hmm.
Also, yes, the IMDb will be after.
Yeah, it would be hard to come up with a summary for a movie we haven't seen.
Although, I don't think watching the movie's gonna help.
Hmm.
All right. Cover the body.
Okay, fundraiser.
And scene transition.
What the hell?
This is my favorite character.
Who is this?
What is happening?
This is that guy who shares is Mr. Kane, probably, right? Carol Kane's friend.
Maybe.
He sounds like Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, he does.
I was gonna say
Honey, get your water.
he talks like he thinks he's in an Ernest movie.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Ernest movies were super hot around now. People love Ernest.
Oh man. Wow,
Man,
Theodore Rex
Teddy?
is so awkward.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Teddy?
Mm.
I call him by his proper name.
Government name.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Actually, that's
the
pretty
tail
cool,
is such
Teddy.
a liability.
Oh, a dog.
It's stray doggos. Yeah,
I
just
mean-
walk right up to it. No worries.
If this is a world where dinosaurs have always existed in human society. I'm sorry, what was that, Whoopi?
Ooh, this person's dressed as Paddington. That's pretty cool. You know, I got a Paddington coat and
right.
Paddington hat.
Well, in this universe, Paddington is a human instead of a bear.
That's true. Thank you. I heard your prayer for the donation. Very cool.
This child is so worried about everything that's being murdered.
I'm pretty worried.
First people, then dinos. Why is a woman... Man, at the left, it was like a woman being wheeled in like a baby carriage, but for a person.
We call those wheelchairs, DJ.
Yep.
It had a canopy, though.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, what?
It's kind of like a pedicab, but like reverse.
Yes, yes. Or don't. It's either a stray dog or a person's dog.
Sorry, they just revealed that raccoons and whales are extinct.
Yeah. I think that was what the little thing was like they're bringing them back with technology, or maybe.
Okay.
Oh. So wait. Okay, so dinosaurs never go extinct. They've been revived with technology
That's what it seems like.
and also made intelligent.
Yeah.
Also, did elephants go extinct?
Okay.
He's bringing back all the extinct species.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sam the Desert Eagle, I think you'll find that Teddy Rex eats cookies.
Yeah.
That's why he's the shooter. Also, there's a comment earlier that Zuckerberg is a cookie shooter. Zuckerberg definitely is a cookie shooter.
Yeah.
Like, that's my headcanon now.
I really want to read the lore Bible for Theodore Rex.
Yeah.
The mouth is so bad. It's like just the front part of the lips.
It's
bad.
It's very threatening eyebrows on this T-Rex.
Okay.
The voice really does not seem fitting.
Yeah.
Oh man, how many before this movie is over? How many his tail hits something jokes do you think we're gonna get?
I mean, like, before the scene is over, I think we'll get another 10.
Did you guys see that ass smack?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
But apparently his tail is
Oh.
so prehensile he can
We
hit
got
someone's
Richard Roundtree.
shoulder
Here we
with it.
go.
Yep. That's the villain,
Oh
guys.
no.
Wait, if that's the villain, who's the guy from Slytherin from earlier?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
That's awkward. It's like
What,
I'm the reason for your life.
I mean, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he says it's not so often you'd get a chance to meet your maker. We meet our parents all the time.
That's true. Not everybody, I guess.
I don't know. I guess it's like a little weird because it's like pure science. I don't know. Also, it's like the dinos weren't able to talk, but he made a talking dino.
as people in the chat have pointed out, we don't know that they weren't like that the first time.
Oh, fair.
I also want to point out,
I mean,
Josh Sibbles, I also said, oh, look, it's Aubrey Plaza. Wait, that can't be true.
They can't possibly be
Did
true.
kind of look like her.
She was a baby.
Yeah.
oh no.
The dino side.
Why would
That
it be
can't be what
called
it's
a
called.
dinosaur?
Yes, it's a dinosaur.
Not what it's called.
It is now. Are you going to say no to Shaft? I'm sorry, Shaft. It's not Dinocide. It's Paleocide or something. No.
So this is a puppet, right?
No, it's like, well, I mean, the front part
Yeah.
is.
It's bad, right? But the rest is like bad CG.
No,
We
yeah,
saw
this is
some
a
bad
physical
CG
thing, for
earlier,
sure.
but yeah, Teddy is a physical prop.
Right. Tail's gonna hit something. Calling it. That tail's like gonna be the.
He's
Chekhov's
probably
gun
going to
of
turn
this
around
movie.
and knock everything off this table. That's my guess.
Oh yeah.
It's too wide of a shot. Oh,
So this guy's like Cookie Monster. He's
One per
fully
customer.
motivated by cookies.
no.
What an idiot!
They're
That's that
not-
guy.
But this is like a charity dinner. They're not customers.
Yeah, right.
Also, he's a dinosaur. Like, no one seems to get that. Dude, eat your head. It's like all those movies where Arnold Schwarzenegger's just they pretend he's a guy.
So Teddy's not a cop. Wait, is Teddy already a cop?
Yes,
I
he must be.
guess.
He has a badge.
Yeah, he had a badge.
Okay,
He
okay.
You
must
showed it to
But
get
they
in
want
here.
him to be
But I guess they don't take him seriously, or he's like a low-level cop.
right.
Oh, I was like, he's gonna knock
So-
everything over, but he didn't.
I was gonna say that thing was gonna happen.
I'm so
So, but
excited.
they want to make him a detective on this case because it was a dino murder.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that okay. Wow, that's pretty savage.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that their bones?
I mean,
There it is.
it is.
That's a drink.
What?
Hell yeah. This is Sylvester Stallone motherfucker right here.
Yeah. The Punisher's here. Oh,
Hey!
yeah, but who was that guy? Just some guy?
Why was he standing there?
I think he might be doing the murders. He's got a big shotgun.
I
Hanging
wouldn't
around
be
the
Is
dead.
that
dinosaurs.
legal in the cyber future?
I love it. That was great.
A dinosaur is dead. That's the line of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Whoopi's racist against dinosaurs.
So it seems like Teddy's in PR.
Oh,
The
yeah.
speciesist.
Speciesist.
I mean, I hate dogs, but
Billy Zabka. Oh, is that who that was? Maybe.
Is
Thank
that
you,
her
Jungle
partner?
321
Why
Jungle.
was he wearing? Yes, thank you for the
Love that movie,
$50
Jungle
donation.
to Jungle. I wish they made enough of them to get to that number. Because you figure if they made Jungle to Jungle 2, it would have been called Jungle 3 Jungle, you know? So,
yeah.
a lot down the line.
Man, Whoopi Goldberg really can't get past this dinosaur thing.
Yeah. I get it. It's weird.
Also, hate to be this guy, but for those of you watching, can you hit that like button? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Get this pumped up into people's feeds.
That's true. Yeah, this is
I
really
believe that's
just
how
right
the YouTube
DV
works.
chan. Or DVD chan, excuse me.
Oh man, we never did Bright.
So-
I wonder if we should do Bright.
I still think it's so funny that that guy with all the long hair and the stuff is gone. Like, you still haven't seen him.
Yeah,
But
right.
what I want to know is they're clearly, you know, revealing like in a normal movie way the
Mhm.
evil plan
Yeah,
thing here. So why was there an opening crawl telling us what was
I don't
happening?
know.
that's an amazing question. Do you think that they screened it and people were so confused? They're like, we need a crawl, like
Mhm.
Star Wars.
That's probably it.
For
What's
sure.
on his ears? Is he part dino?
There he is. My God, this guy. You know what this guy looks like? He looks like Tommy Wiseau.
Oh man, he does. The ears are really fucking with
The
me.
ears are
I don't
weird. Yeah,
understand.
what are his ears?
It's like reverse elf ears. I don't
Yeah.
understand. Like they go down instead of up.
Also,
Oh my God, I didn't
agree
notice that till right now.
They should do a version of Black Klansman in this universe where Teddy Rex infiltrates a anti-dino hate group, Sam the Desert Eagle. Maybe that's what it's going to be.
Well, hold on. In this universe, is Teddy Rex doing the voice, or is he John David Washington, or is he Adam Driver?
Both. With like a hat or something, though, for a disguise. Or a trench coat. That's what you would wear in the 90s when you were a big thing.
I don't like that the holograms are exclusively ahead. It bothers me. Maybe it's realistic, but I don't like it.
Like has been in the news lately, part of the epidemic of people not using their headphones when they use their devices in public.
Oh, is this in the
By which
news?
I mean,
is that a real problem?
I've just seen a lot of people talk about how people just listen to their TikToks out loud, and it's because cell phones don't got headphone jacks no more.
I'll just get AirPods, right? That's the solution.
Or
Yeah,
just
but they're
don't listen to them, you know?
expensive.
Every TikTok just has all the words of the TikTok as well.
That's true.
She does not like dinosaurs.
But then I don't know what music they're dancing to,
That's
Mando.
fair.
Are we going to learn that she had a bad dino
Yes.
past, like a
Gotta
dinosaur
be.
beat her up as a kid or something?
Wait, cars
Wow.
are like roller coasters now?
I love. Also, why is it fuzzy?
I mean, it's comfy. They should all be
I
fuzzy.
guess. She's so angry she's in this movie.
Yeah.
She's
The
so
disdain
mad
is
she has to
palpable.
work with a stinking dinosaur.
I also want to
So-
say one thing about well, this seems like important, so I'm going to listen to this, but
Wait, not the hospital?
Nope.
Did they not do autopsies at the hospital?
Also, they're already at the Museum of Natural History, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, that's why he drove 3 feet. He drove 3 feet into that sign.
Just crashed into the sign. I was going to say, I think the guy in charge that's got like the suit on felt like he was
Yeah.
doing like a Marlon Brando impression. Have either of you
Okay.
guys seen that Marlon Brando Dr. Moreau movie he made very late in his career?
No.
No.
I think they're like
I
going
would
for
love
that
to.
here. I don't know.
What?
I wish I were my own guardian angel.
Is he a child?
I mean, he must be, because look at how small he is compared to all these big old ones.
How many dinosaurs are
and, like,
alive
He
in the
lives.
universe?
He lives on cookies. He talks about having a guardian angel, but also he's a cop.
And he lives alone.
Well, I think they said this earlier. I think he works for the Force, but he's like a PR guy. He's not like an officer.
Oh, maybe.
Like, seems like he might just be like a token dino.
Mm-hmm.
Dinosaurologist. That's not what it's called.
No, it
Yeah,
is.
that's it.
Dinosaurologist.
Everything's dino. Dinocide.
Dinosaur comes in with a big explosion. You're like, I'll get to it. I'm working at a museum. This is the first time this has
Yeah.
ever happened.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, it's not like you have all the other dinosaur murders to autopsy first.
Like this should be at a hospital.
What the fuck is happening?
I think he's psychic linked. Because that's like a thing.
Mm.
All right, now.
Wait, is he
stabbed in
doing the
brain?
autopsy?
What the fuck was that?
Is that-
No, the butterfly thing.
Oh. No, I think it's like a chip in their brain.
Mm.
No, that was the butterfly,
Yeah,
right?
a remnant of the I think so.
Hollow facts.
Ah, they have tail prints. because every dino tail is unique.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem right.
Molly Rex.
Oh, the Extinct Species Club.
No humans allowed.
Mm.
Okay, so there are a lot of dinos in this universe, but when they're murdered, they're not sent to the hospital for an autopsy.
Well,
they're
first of all, they're never murdered. This is the first time any one of them has ever been murdered.
First dinocide ever.
Yep. But yes, they're sent to the museum.
This is going to be the best part of the movie.
Oh my god, you thought the Teddy puppet was bad.
This is Linda Belcher thing going on with this dino like this or whatever. I don't know any of the names of dinosaurs, but it's kind of got like the fin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it actually fits Teddy. Oh my gosh. Bubba.
Why is dinosaur Jewish?
I don't know. Why isn't the dinosaur Jewish, Dickens? How about that? You know, never asked that question.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ugh. These all look so bad.
How much work and money went into this stupid scene?
A lot. Probably, like, way too much.
Yeah, right? Oh, love my hydroponic seaweed.
T-Rex eats seaweed?
What? He eats cookies and seaweed?
Yeah.
You people.
I love it.
Oh, here we go. Wait.
What? Wow.
Wait.
Making a lot of good points, Teddy.
Yeah, that was like pretty savage. Also, soft skin. Very interesting derogatory way to refer to humans.
I really thought they had genetically engineered them to eat other things, but he just implied he is still a carnivore and just chooses not to eat meat.
Yeah, like vegans.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but
that's...
Yeah, he said it was like an addiction, but
I feel like
T-Rexes are carnivorous. They literally can't digest things that aren't meat.
Well, they used to not be able to, but then they got civilized with this or something. As it feels like that's what it is. It's like, oh, we used to do that, but we don't do that anymore. This isn't the olden times.
We wear clothes and play horns and stuff.
So what I'm hearing
wait. This is the Carol Kane one that's apparently really hot.
Oh.
God.
Oh, it's just him again.
Oh.
They just did.
Whoa. Awooga.
It's the Teddy Rex puppet again, for sure. Oh, it's got a little bit more narrow of a nose, actually.
Terrible.
Oh, you saying you don't want to fuck this dinosaur, DJ?
Stop it. We're not going there. Man, this scene costs way too much money.
Astute listeners will note that DJ did not say no to my question.
Fair point. Got me.
What's she singing about? Just banging or something.
The dinos love it. Oh, that's super rude.
Why do all these dinosaurs burp all the time?
Because they can't digest their food because they're eating leaves and shit.
Yeah,
we burp all the time, you know?
Thank you, Jack Sim, for the donation. Very kind of you.
Thank you.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken...
I love screaming at the talent when they're singing at you.
They love that.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy will not stop.
Mostly burping. All the jokes in this movie are like Teddy hits something with his tail, burping.
Or Whoopi is racist.
Or Whoopi is well, that's supposed to be biting commentary.
What the fuck?
Did she break? Is she not acting? She's just like, I can't believe I'm here right now.
Wait, was that one hitting on Whoopi?
They've all been hitting on Whoopi.
That.
But for some reason, this was the one that like really set her. Well, I understand. Yeah. It's terrifying.
Grid police.
Are dinosaurs
Okay.
psychic?
They are psychic.
Yeah.
I think that's been proven out.
They share like a dinosaur brain or something.
Is it because of like the genetic coding or whatever?
Yeah, maybe.
Also, how did they get back? I guess they're the cops. They could go backstage.
Yeah. And he brought the... Wow, he just called her fat.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a compliment in dino culture. Diggins, don't
He
be
said he
sensitive.
shouldn't
Maybe,
have said it, so he knew something was up. Oh.
Thank you to David Robinson and Alchemy493.
Mm. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Are we gonna see a naked dinosaur? Is this gonna be like Howard the Duck?
Stop it. No, I will.
We're
I'll
close.
leave
I
the
hope
stream
so.
right now.
Oh, show that cloaca, baby!
Oh.
Or does it?
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah!
Teddy Rex is about to
I'm really
pop
happy
a
that
big
Carol
dino
Kane is
boner.
doing this.
Show us the dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they're both named Rex. That's
Yeah.
a common last name, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, Johnson or something.
Smith, yeah. Ooh, sus. Hmm.
Wow.
Bad
Wait.
Latin.
Are dinosaurs supposed to be Jewish?
I don't know.
Well, Bubala, quick
That one calling
funeral.
Bubala, the quick funerals? Like, is that something they're going for here?
I mean, as much as they're going for anything here, I can't assume there's any, like, defining narrative or, like, I think if you open up the Bible, it would be like dinosaurs have big old tails, and if they turn around too quickly, they hit things with them, and that's it. And everybody else is just ready to throw their own interpretation into it.
Why
Do
did
they
she
also eat flowers?
Mm-hmm.
We instead of the intro scroll of narrative, we need like a dino instruction book at the beginning of
Yes,
the movie.
if there's going to be an open scroll, tell me what the hell is going on with the dinosaurs.
Ooh, Teddy's in denial.
I love those thick, meaty smacking sounds they have
Yeah.
every time
Right.
he hits something. Uh-oh.
Coming. Go check the girl out.
The putties are back. Right,
How do these guys do anything covertly? As you pointed out, they're Power Rangers villains.
Yeah,
just
but like now I'm
walking
thinking about
around
like
the
what
city.
are there? They're supposed to be like swamp monsters or something?
Right? Or like little evil dinos.
Yeah, maybe.
Teddy's so happy.
Mm-hmm. They have is he skateboards?
His
Mother.
roommate? I thought they were married.
That's what he thought. For now, that's what Teddy knows.
Who's ever heard of early Halloween? Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's October 20th.
Do a couple, runs around the neighborhood in the weeks leading up just to make sure you got your roots down.
Yeah. You gotta case your houses.
Mm-hmm.
Dead clone? They also cloned people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then they mummify them. Oh.
All right, Mr. Mortician.
Mm-hmm.
Spare me the Hideo Kojima lecture.
These guys can just like tear up a cop vehicle and it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's Knife. This guy's Knife.
Oh, this is Knife?
This is
cool.
Knife.
I thought Richard Roundtree was Knife.
No, he's like the mayor, I think.
Oh, okay. I assumed he was
Oh,
Mayor
no.
Knife, but this makes sense.
Okay, so now let's talk about Eden, which was
Which
referred
we
to-
already know about because of the opening crawl. Oh, do you
It
get
is
it?
weird
His
they
name
gave us
was
the plot of
Adam.
the movie before the movie started. It's so weird.
I mean, it helps.
So, wait. In addition to the animals, he also cloned the humans for his Eden?
Might as well.
Nice. Yeah, right?
Why not just get 2 people?
Mm.
Whoa.
Wait,
What?
did they cover his car in whipped cream?
I'll show him.
No. That was Theodore Rex, guys. I told you it was going to pop a big one.
Or are you saying that he was thinking too much about Molly Rex and just blasted?
Yep.
It's a really disgusting looking texture, whatever this is. Don't like it.
Hannah, thank you for the $10.
He doesn't believe in violence.
Well, you can't be a
Good
cop.
point, Whoopi.
Oh, Sam, that's nasty. Oh, this guy's going to be so pissed. Tell him to watch.
Mm.
Oh.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, they're idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like an evolution message?
I mean, maybe.
Is this
Are they
just
about
Super
to
Mario
murder
Brothers?
these
Yeah,
guys?
it
Is
is
it the
Super
same
Mario
plot?
Brothers. They're de-evolving things and stuff.
It's the same plot.
Mm-hmm. It does look like Vigo the Carpathian. That's a good point, Sam. I was trying to place this guy, but you're right. That is what it looks like.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Are they? Oh my god!
Oh my god, they're
being
just
sawed?
killing those guys.
But like
Oh,
via
he's
saw,
still-
not via fire.
That'll show him.
Teddy Rex still dripping with cum.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! Aggressive Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Teddy heel turn?
Yeah.
Why is he being so mean? He's been a
Because
really nice guy up until
He's
now.
doing violence to get what he wants. This is his arc. He is to learn to do violence.
Oh, like that rock movie where his arc is having the courage to murder again.
Mm-hmm. Walking Tall? Or which one is it? Is it the Rundown?
That's the rundown.
Yeah. I always get
Yeah.
those two confused.
Zap heads.
Uh-oh.
He's back, baby.
So the cops have a tour car to like give tours around the city? Is that what Teddy did? Was Teddy a tour guide?
Maybe.
I guess.
But that worked for the police.
It did kind of look like a
Crazy.
tour guide car. Yeah, we know, Whoopi. You were very clear about that.
Yeah, why are you surprised by that, Teddy?
So they made a tour guide a detective. It's crazy.
Also, why is he yelling at them that a bunch of carjackers attacked him?
yeah, right?
That hardly seems like his fault.
Also, none of you
Whoopi
look
face
like
turn?
anything. You look like Judge Dredd. You look like a
That's
librarian.
true.
Like,
There's no uniformity.
yeah, you're wearing a suit. Like, it's all over the place. That guy at the front desk looked like he runs the Death Star or something. He had like one of those outfits.
I don't like the Teddy
Oh.
shoes.
No,
Look
me
Yeah,
neither.
people in the chat have been pointing him out that he's got shoes and laces for every individual toe, and it does
Right?
not look good.
It's
Mhm.
horrible.
Yeah, why is Whoopi suddenly anti-dino racism?
Great question.
I guess she learned that he's cool. Ooh, who's this mysterious fellow?
This guy seems important. Why didn't we just learn about him just now?
I was gonna say, he's a very good detective. Aw, a sympathetic cop.
I was getting a new look. Oh no.
Oh, it's the cop stylist.
Let's go. This is like how Stella got her groove back, but for Teddy Rex.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Please, somebody can
I'm-
see like various outfits, like all
I'm
kinds of
yeah.
so
dino
excited
What do you
for
guys
what's
think we're
about to
gonna
happen.
get? Bikini? I think we're gonna
outfits.
get a bikini.
Elvis
Definitely
costume.
tuxedo.
Elvis is good. Super Mario
strong
colors,
man?
maybe that.
Like with the loincloth. Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Ooh,
Viking, not bad.
officer.
And with slime noises.
Yep.
Dude, Tay's got some pipes.
Uh-oh.
I gotta say, Elvis' costume is much closer than I could have possibly imagined.
Yeah.
This is problematic.
Oh, man.
All right, still
this-
problematic.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry,
know.
is this racist?
Well, I guess it's specious if Teddy's doing it, right?
That's funny.
Of course, it's all just like
He seems pretty into it.
Why does this change how he talks?
Yeah, he's doing all the bits.
he's a comedian.
He still doesn't look like
Right.
you guys. He looks like some
Yeah,
guy.
he does not look. He doesn't look like a cop at all.
I was just asking for
I'm
his
sorry.
clothes.
I'm sorry.
It's just a hoodie. Like, that's the whole change.
I need an infinitely looping GIF of Teddy Rex just saying, "I'm too sexy."
Good question. Nobody seems to care. No, this is like when she showed up instead of Rambo.
Uh-oh.
A funny little thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
Haha.
Oh, man.
It's
this-
a
Because
garbage
dinos are
truck.
trash.
That's the joke.
Yep.
And boogers?
Yeah, that's a weird one to.
What do you
call
do
out.
with yours?
I don't think
I
boogers-
throw them out, you know?
Boogers don't... And they don't really have a smell.
That's true.
I can't tell if Whoopi is pro or anti-dino based on her various like pivots throughout the movie.
Hold on. Do you hear what he just said? He's not going to sit down because if he sits down, he'll get gushy, and he doesn't want to get gushy because of his new clothes. It was a
Yeah,
line.
he doesn't... He doesn't want to be dripping with cum again.
Also, he's like barely in the back.
Yeah, at this point,
Yeah.
put him on the top of the car or
Yeah.
something.
This seems incredibly unsafe.
Oh, what's this like Nickelodeon zone? My goodness.
It's where they sell cars,
Now, is it,
but also children play hockey?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like-
just some your casual
hockey.
youths playing street hockey. And God, the outfits are so all over the place. Like, were there 8 costume designers? I don't
Why would
understand.
this be the guy you sent on the stealth mission?
all right.
What is over all of their shirts? What is going on?
Why are they dressed like a gang from the Warriors?
Or like Legends of the Hidden Temple? Like,
Or like
what
the-
is going
Being
on?
like a cult in the True Detective universe or something.
Yeah. Could Nando defeat Teddy Rex? Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
Diggins
so.
could defeat Teddy Rex.
This is the first time I think I would have a shot.
Just show him a photo of Molly Rex, and then he's done. He'd lose it.
Is he gonna juggle? Or
I'm
not?
sorry?
Oh, he's
Phrasing.
gonna because he has 3 feet.
He's doing penalty shots.
Oh!
Damn.
Got the 5-hole, too.
Right
my
down the
goodness.
center. Yeah.
Now, I
like, come
do
on.
think that's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's the kid's hero because he plays hockey with the tail. See, the tail keeps coming up, guys.
Everybody has a different theme.
That's
None of them coordinated the costumes before they got to set. What's she
or the
wearing?
sets, for that matter.
It's just a dress.
Yeah, but like, why
little
isn't she in
future-y
black
with
like
the-
the other ones?
It just doesn't go well. You know, everyone thinks you're going to a funeral. You're wearing a long black dress.
I like it's a tiny disc. It's the future. They got teeny little discs.
Mm.
Little discs. Put it in.
Thank you too.
Well, yeah,
Krausu.
of course.
Yeah, for the 50. Appreciate you.
Uh-oh. They just found out that she cares about that little boy.
What the hell?
Oh, they're gonna capture him. Oh God. Ah!
Yeah, that's a good point, Hannah. I would think for completely unrelated reasons that guy filming at a children's playground would get arrested.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Toot Krazu, for the donation.
Mm.
More tail jokes, man. We just cannot escape them.
Mm-hmm. It's probably gonna burp soon.
This is the moment where Whoopi's like,
Teddy
I can't
is a
believe
little
I'm doing
inconsiderate now that I'm thinking about it. Like,
A little.
you gotta make a little bit of room.
Well, I'm with Diggins. He's like a child.
Yeah.
He's like a 5-year-old. He just doesn't know what's going on.
Oh my god, is this movie probably really expensive? They have real elephants in it.
Also, he's from here.
Yes. It seems like everything comes from this. You needed that
did
Elvis
it,
costume.
Diggins, you crushed
I was
it.
right. I was right just too early.
That is Aubrey Plaza.
I
They just time traveled and brought her
Guys,
back.
It's Aubrey Plaza's mom, obviously.
It's Aubrey Plaza's mom doing like an Aubrey Plaza character from like Parks and Rec doing a bit. You know, like it's like Miss
Yeah.
Snakehole or whatever.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's Janet Snakehole.
Yeah.
What's with the pause?
Maybe he's
That was the most pregnant of pauses.
maybe he's
That's the
human
most
racist.
suspicious way you could possibly say that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice to, I'm gonna murder you, meet you.
Hmm.
Is he supposed to be
Oh.
German?
That's why the symbol is the fish and the ball.
Mm.
Horrible. Wow. Oh, that's cool. He made cryostasis.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, I thought they were for social.
Heel turn Whoopi.
Yeah.
Interesting way to
That's
say
a
they
weird
died.
way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Registered to you? Like, does he own them?
Mm-hmm.
It's like being a parent. You own your children. Like you own clones.
Oh, get her.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg giving it.
How dare you be from another country, woman?
Ah, what a bummer.
I think what we're learning here is if you're foreign, if you're not American, that means you're evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
or
this is the
Dino,
90s.
possibly.
That was kind of a lot of movies, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Unless
true.
you were Arnold
That was all of
Schwarzenegger,
our
you got a pass if
wrestling.
you were Arnold, but everybody else.
This child is about to get captured by putties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I really got to question why
Oh, he's gonna go
they're
into Tron.
the the detectives
up
don't
movie.
seem to like really be turning up that much or
Yeah.
like anywhere close to cracking the case. I
Yeah.
don't know why they're like, oh my god, he is going to Tron.
It was a trap.
Like this just seems like a great way to give them more clues and let them know they're on the right track.
What an effective trap that was. These kids love video games. Just put one in there and grab them.
Yeah, but like a fake one that you could punch through and grab him.
Ugh.
What?
That's some bullshit. He's my favorite character.
Wait, why did the Jewish dinosaur use an evangelical term?
It says all the people are one here.
Oh no. I mean, that's a weird way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
These cops are on it. All right, there's a lot going on here.
What is this?
This scene was crazy.
I'm sorry. What is the cultural reference point for these dinosaurs?
Everything.
Yeah, I think it's an amalgam of everything. I gotta say, this is pretty epic. By the way, Connor McCaffrey, thank you for the £5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
Well, good funeral. That was a 5-minute funeral?
All right, who is this character?
That's Molly.
Yeah, who's this
Oh,
other
she's dressed-
I didn't
T-Rex that
recognize her.
seems to know Theodore Rex?
She's dressed like Liza Minnelli now for some
Yeah,
reason.
she is. Or like
Right?
Cruella DeVille.
Full blown.
What the hell?
This is crazy. Dinos would need to fan themselves, right? That's not how that works.
Everybody can do that little...
Well,
I mean...
Right.
It's just for fun.
I'm distressed.
Come on, let him date the murder suspect. Come on, please. Please.
yeah,
Please.
she's a femme fatale in a
Yeah.
murder mystery. That means there's no way she's evil.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Another reference to Whoopi saying that Teddy's breath smells really bad.
Mm.
Oh, that's sad.
What? Why would you
Well,
just say
Teddy,
that?
by the way,
'Cause
don't be a detective anymore.
He's behind the murder, right? Like, he's a bad guy.
I mean, Teddy sucks at this job, so it's probably pretty embarrassing for all the dinosaurs. I don't want him
It's like,
out there
don't
either
eat it.
representing me.
It's like that episode of Futurama where Leela becomes the first Major League
Yeah.
Baseball player, but only because she's hilariously bad.
That's right.
Coltrane's pet feels
It
aggressive.
does feel aggressive.
Pantlow?
This kid's just making stuff
Oh.
up. It doesn't matter what any of the words he's
Yeah,
saying are.
Pantlow Scarecrow. Oh my god, that is the worst transition
I liked it.
into this man's mouth.
I thought it was pretty cool. Also, thank you, Revolver Ocelot, for 20 Canadian dollars. Ooh. I don't know what the exchange rate for those is.
And Sam for another $10.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, she invited him up for cookies.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Which I guess is the T-Rex's favorite food.
Or is it like...
At least Teddy's.
Does she think it means sex, and he's like, where are the cookies, though? You know? Probably.
Oh no, this is his apartment.
Oh, fire the cookie shooter. That'll impress her.
Yeah.
Imagine you brought a chick back to your apartment. It was like, check this cookie shooter out.
I mean,
Then
like,
you
I would
definitely
love to get the
have
cookie
sex.
shooter prop if that existed and I could have it. I would put it right next to my door and show it to everybody when they came in the house. It has to be the real one. It can't be a fake one.
Yeah, I want
Thank
the real
you,
cookie shooter.
thank you, Anonymous, for $200. Also, man, I'm really hoping we get to see a cloacal kiss.
We might.
Oh, why are you hoping for such horror?
I mean, I don't want to like. Yeah, I don't.
Because I'm
Wanna...
a pervisoid, DJ.
Oh my god.
Car collection.
What's
The
she
Carter
doing
car.
that's
Sure, what
making
you
this
said.
noise?
He's got like a jukebox.
Yeah, but that's what he's
Yeah,
doing.
she
But
turned on
she's
his
in the
jukebox.
corner just
Oh.
going, like, what is that? Just
There,
No,
those
she
teeth,
was
Teddy.
turning on the jukebox. See, that's her.
Oh.
Oh God. Zippy, stop it, you freak.
I like
Oh
this.
my.
Is she?
I mean, she hasn't knocked over
Those
everything in his apartment with her tail yet, so it's about as much as you can hope for.
That's true.
This is
dog's pretty
insanity.
cool.
The dog is dancing too.
Someone decided this would be a good thing to put onto like a movie screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is this voyeurism shit?
I like it.
He's also hoping to see a cloacal kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the tail.
I think
Oh,
we
you
might be
spoke too
seeing it
soon.
now, kind of. Like,
Oh, like, are they doing it right
This
now?
is them having sex.
yeah, I think we're supposed to understand that this is them. Listen to it.
I mean, the
You're-
moans are.
You've got a good
God.
point.
He's getting chills on his scales.
Teddy, I know you're up there, and I know you're fucking.
Yeah. Everyone in the neighborhood can see. Did he buy her?
It's perfect.
Uh,
That's his Teddy Rex ring.
Don't do that.
Why are you giving that away? It's
Yeah.
'Cause now she
monogrammed
can-
with your initials.
Well,
Wait,
she
is he
plants this
leaving
evidence too,
her
which I think is a
alone?
problem. In
His
his apartment.
apartment?
Yeah. She might as well just take the ring.
Oh man.
This is how you lose a cookie shooter
Absolutely
or whatever.
insane.
Male, male, male.
It's so weird how Whoopi just in certain scenes just seems to like him more for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
It zigs and zags incredibly. Oh, what is this camera doing? Like the
Yeah.
45-degree angle shifts. Oh, I hate this. Ah, is this his POV?
Yeah, this is,
Is
what
this
it's
how
like to
he's
be Teddy
approaching?
Rex.
Yeah, that was
Ah.
the Teddy Rexo cam.
He picked up a girl at a funeral,
I like
took
it,
her
yeah.
home, danced with her, gave his jewelry, and left.
Yep.
Yeah. He was giving her the old wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Or a dino.
Yeah. This movie's.
You know, he's still spying on Teddy.
I don't know.
He's spying on the two of them because they're the cops on
Right.
the case.
They should use that in real life.
This actor's
Do a lot of
good.
effective murders.
I like him.
Techno kill?
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a subset of murder?
Ninja Grid.
They're making up names.
This is what it's like for regular people watching the Marvel movies. You know? It's like we're going to the Ninja Grid. I'm like, I think they probably talk about that once, but I don't remember them explaining it.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I also liked how he was like the toy maker. He lives on the Ninja Grid. Oh, he's a big guy who makes big explosions. Yeah, this is his address. Just go get him. Like,
Yeah.
you guys been waiting, sitting on this information?
Well, most of his explosives are legal.
Apparently.
Right. But he murdered a dino, the greatest of crimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, so Dino says boo to a dog and it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
I mean, it makes sense that a dog would be scared of a T-Rex.
Yeah. Or whatever this is.
Although I don't know
Zippy,
that
is
it
it
makes sense
Zippy?
that it would be scared of this one.
Bro,
Mm.
the tail is just even in scenes where it's not necessary. By the way, Angry Orchard's Sinful Apple, very good.
Hmm.
It's very good.
It's just a bunch of like propane things or something. Like,
Yeah, if
helium?
anyone fires a gun, they're all dead. I mean, I didn't.
Oh my god.
Wait, can dinos not fart?
I mean,
He's
they
just
might
saying
not
he
be able to
didn't.
fart, but they can butt trumpet apparently.
But also, if they have the cloaca, then it's all one hole.
Mm.
So
Now
can they
that's
not
just
fart
him
out of
making
the
the phrase accessible to Whoopi. I get that. What the hell?
What? Oh, please
Why
just
do I
actually be a puppet and not a person using one.
Yeah. What?
Is that the toy maker? We do. We're asking.
What the fuck?
This is a prank, right? This isn't a movie. Some weird prank.
It's the guy from the bag.
Just shut the bag.
Oh, not his pea head.
Shoot him. Blow him away. What can you teach him?
She's gonna shoot the puppet.
Well, is that a person?
I think it's the guy. It's the guy from the bag.
Yeah, he's the guy in the bag.
What's this? Ew! What the?
Oh my
What's
god!
this movie?
I can't.
Wait, is this like? Oh.
What?
Oh no!
Guys, does this movie rule?
In case anyone's wondering, it's a 1.8 on Letterboxd, so
crazy.
you're gonna pump those numbers up.
Is this higher or lower than Rebel Moon right now? That's the question.
Wait,
That
is Molly taking a bath in Teddy's
I
apartment?
mean, that's fine.
is
You know,
she
she's gotta
clothed?
wash up before she leaves.
Does she have a towel on?
Yeah, I think she does.
Whoa. Oh no. I can't breathe.
Uh-oh. I think we're gonna find out
All
about the
right.
Ninja
What the-
District.
Oh no! This is the guy on the ninja grid?
Mm-hmm.
It's more samurai than ninja, but
Yeah,
that's
he's not really-
mostly nitpicking.
Kind of all over the place.
Oh my god. What is this, Kung Fu? Whoopi is also racist!
I like this impression he's doing. I think it's fun.
What is this?
It's like a Charlton Heston, I think, is what he's going for.
Oh, man. Please tell me that Teddy Rex is going to fight this man. He's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big boy, needs a big gun. Has she been wearing her McDonald's headset the entire time?
I mean, I gotta side with Teddy on this one. It's really obvious he was doing a thing, and that she didn't catch on reflects pretty poorly on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him. He's cool.
Nice. Nice.
That's how I should leave every conversation.
Suck eggs.
Why
are they not
taking
running
it
away?
so slow? Yeah.
Yeah. What are they? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
so-
clearly it's not like a
proximity.
nitroglycerin. It's clearly just on a timer.
Well, never mind. They died.
Wow. All those propane tanks just
Yeah.
ba-boom.
I hope that bag is okay. Oh, no.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, he's all right.
Egg.
Ah, my man.
What a
Hell yeah.
guy. Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
guy's
yeah,
the
yeah,
best.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Jay Brawler 45 for the
Yeah.
$75 donation. Appreciate you.
This guy's cool. We got only 20 minutes of this movie left too. And we just cannot stop meeting new characters.
That's impossible.
Your fist? Oh yeah, that actually is torture though.
Oh my god.
Get a super dino
What the
breath.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Wow! Police brutality!
Nah, it's fine. It's the tech future.
And he is farting.
Yeah.
Wow, they're doing full-on torture. They're gonna waterboard this motherfucker.
They're threatening to murder him.
Oh my gosh. Not Edge.
Edge and Kane? This is a tag team match.
Oh my god.
I was gonna
Oh my
say.
god.
This truly is wrestling.
Why do you know that?
Oh, so the zap heads are the putties.
Yeah.
Okay. Tail.
Oh.
Finally catching up.
They got him.
Did he
Oh,
kill him?
is he dead?
Let's sprinkle some drugs on him. It'll be fine.
Oh no!
A realistic cop attitude to police
Yeah.
violence. Yeah,
right.
whatever.
And to answer your question,
this poor
Revolver
child's gonna
Axolot,
be
I did not notice the human heads in the propane tanks. It's
Oh.
I
definitely
think they
one
were
of those
saying like
little Easter eggs.
I think it's the thing they were talking about it when they entered the place. It's like they're like cryogenically frozen or something to be
okay.
revived later.
That makes sense.
They're using the frozen fish or whatever. Oh, monkey.
What is monkey?
Why is
mean
this
to
monkey a
this
prisoner?
movie? Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
feel like this adds.
Can
too
they
many
have smart
questions.
talking monkeys?
Yeah.
I was ready for him to pull his mask off and be like, "It's savior."
Oh, maybe. I already can't remember what side this guy's supposed to be on. He's like a cop, right, or something?
He is a cop, but I
Okay.
think he's a bad guy. Is he Edge?
I hope not, because he's the least
Maybe?
edge-looking guy so far. There's like
That's
15 other
true.
characters who should probably be named Edge.
No, Mr. Summers.
Hmm.
Okay, this is not Edge. Does he think he's gonna get on with this chick?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you know what
Oh.
that means.
He's talking about his dick.
yeah, that's a disease.
Wait, did they fire extinguish him to death?
They froze him.
Oh no, it's the.
But you have to be frozen with like
No, he's got cum all over him.
they just straight up froze him like with freezing stuff. They can't bring him back.
Yeah, no,
Not the fish. There's two kinds of freezing. Fish freezing,
Hold
and
on.
regular freezing.
What is Gun Command? Did they work for Gun like in Sonic?
I was gonna say it's like Sonic.
Yeah.
Their organization is called Gun.
I like that. It does look like Jim Gaffigan, Edward. I think that's true.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
A what?
Uh-oh. A zappy meal? What's a zappy meal?
He's getting you one of those app heads
Wait, you eat people once in a while?
every once
Just
in a
a binge.
while. Only if they're bad.
Yeah, he just binge. It's not a big deal.
Now they had a gun pointed at him.
What?
I don't know what happened between these two scenes, where they were able to Mad Max him to the car.
Yeah, they were.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
And how did she get up there?
I bet he threw her or something.
Do these guys just run a nightclub? You're tailing her. What do you mean she keeps popping up?
He's doing like just some kayfabe. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm innocent. Okay. Which one is Edge?
I
Is
don't
the
think
one
any
guy
of them are Edge.
Is the woman Edge?
I mean, it probably is him, but I feel like we have to have met Edge by now.
I feel like we're supposed to know who Edge is.
Yeah. Wait, do they not know she has a dinosaur partner?
They do! They've been spying on them!
Oh, shoot. No, they're all dead anyway. It doesn't matter.
That's Edge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Edge.
This is
that
Edge.
feels right.
This guy? This
Yes.
Tommy Wiseau motherfucker?
Yes, this is Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ew.
You can't read? What? What was that?
Okay, I have questions.
What?
That's
Whoa!
amazing.
Why? Why any of this?
Was this made for dinos?
No, apparently he's not used to flying it with
He's
dinosaurs.
3,000 pounds?
That's probably close. Looks pretty heavy. Why is this guy helping?
Great question.
He shouldn't be helping.
Well, Whoopi is.
Oh,
pointing
she's got a gun at him. I didn't see the gun.
The laser gun.
Yeah. We haven't checked in on the guy in the suitcase in a while. What do you think he's up to?
That's true.
The man in the bag.
Just chilling? Yeah,
All we know is he's not cleaning it up.
that's true.
I cleaned it up.
Ooh. There's a reference to the Planet of the Apes movie that we just did. They land in the little pool.
Yeah, and then they're gonna get up to the Lincoln Memorial and find out that the monkeys that Cain made have taken over the Earth. This is some
This seemed
real.
way too dark.
Way
Also,
too dark.
is it me or is the music in this movie real Batman ripoff?
Mm-hmm. The whole
Yeah,
thing
like,
is very Batman Returns.
Danny Elfman vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But like second-rate Danny Elfman.
Right.
How dare you?
Be like Danny Elfman.
Danny Dorfman.
Is this guy a clone?
Yeah, wait, did this guy make these freaks?
I think so.
Not my fault.
Not my fault.
What kind of gun was that?
Why?
What was he
Fell.
shot with?
That was his eye thing.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Thank you, Movie Turtle, for the donation.
Mhm.
Thank
and
you,
I
thank
think
you.
We didn't thank Anonymous back there for the donation either.
I've been very behind on the chat.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm keeping an eye on it. Man, these guys are terrible. Why did he make them?
Yeah. Yeah, he can make dinosaurs. Why didn't he just do that? Maybe they're expensive.
Yeah, why aren't his minions dinosaurs?
Yeah. Maybe
Well, you clone
these are the
people too,
ones that
right?
you
Just-
can't. Well, what were you saying?
I was saying you can clone people too, right? Get little people minions.
Yeah, but like they stink. But maybe these are like the reject ones that he couldn't sell to people or whatever. He uses them as goons.
Also, Cade in the chat has a good point. After the Doctor and Whoopi Goldberg talked for a second there, this movie passes the
Nice.
Bechdel test.
Did they talk about Teddy? What did they talk about?
No, they were just like, I knew I'd see you again.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't like you.
I like it.
So Theodore Rex woke.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And this movie is insanely woke. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Although I do think there would be people that would see, like, you know, the Ninja District and be like, yeah, this is what movies are supposed to be. Back in the 80s, everything was this.
So I guess this is where we're supposed to be hearing about the plan for the first time.
Yeah, it was the one.
But we already heard about it.
It's the bad
Right.
CGI.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Did they know the kid was captured, or are they learning this for the first time?
Yeah, the guy told them, he was like, they have a
The-
kid and the
the-
dinosaur, and he
Oh.
named them both.
The toy maker told them.
Wow, she's a good shot. Oh my goodness.
Wait, is it a laser beam or a bomb or something? Oh,
He's sending a rocket ship into the atmosphere to create the second ice age.
I see.
Just like that Titan did in Godzilla X Kong.
Yeah. Etc.
So-
Etc.
So this guy, who's apparently a brilliant scientist who learned how to clone things and genetically alter and everything, doesn't see any problem with only having 2 of every animal and every other one of them being dead.
Mm.
Yeah,
He doesn't see any problem with that.
Who's gonna eat the chicken?
Mm.
Only one person can eat chicken.
They're just all gonna have to live off cookies like the dinosaurs.
That's a good call out.
Yeah, Frozen Empire. That is what this is.
So is Edge just in charge of the goons?
Yeah.
I guess.
Weirdly enough, that guy does look like the wrestler Edge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun.
yeah, I could see
Wonder
it.
if it was inspired by. Yeah. The hair, like very, very Edge like.
Wait, is Edge? No. Who's the one from Money Point?
That is Edge.
That is Edge. Okay,
But
yeah.
That is Edge.
That's cleaned up Edge. This looks
Mhm.
more like 90s Edge.
Maybe it is Edge.
Oh my god. Secret Edge.
I don't hate Whoopi in this movie. I think she's okay. She's doing her best,
Ooh,
but I
hot
think
take by Nando.
I think she's got a little charm. Her weird little Arnold one-liners are kind of funny. I
Okay,
think
that is
most
true.
of the actors that aren't the dinosaur are pretty good.
I buy it.
I mean, no one's better than the man in the bag.
Yeah, that guy was awesome. This Edge and whoever else is the bad guys. Richard Roundtree, haven't seen him in a while, but he was pretty cool. I like everybody. Except for the dinosaur, he's
Also-
bad.
Also, Kate is right. The movie's woke because it believes in evolution.
Yeah.
Confirmed woke.
Like this, whoever she is, she's crushing it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Hey, Aubrey Plaza's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the menacing smile. She like crushes it.
Yeah.
She's like a nice, mean lady. That's how you win him over.
Mm-hmm.
Also, so
See-
are Teddy and Molly supposed to be the T-Rexes on
Seems
this
like it.
plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his classic move.
There we go.
Yeah, look at him go.
Why on earth would she stand there? She moved herself into a compromising position.
Yeah, she wasn't there before.
Oh
Like-
no, she's gonna get frozen to death.
Oh no,
But she can be unfrozen, right?
I don't know if she had the stuff in her. She was gonna inject him with it.
Oh, right.
But also, according to Revolver, I don't know if this is true. The Whoopi role was originally offered to Kurt Russell. That feels right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Tango and Cash kind of deal. I'd watch it.
He's keeping the monkey?
Might as well.
Have these putties fired their guns ever in this movie?
I don't know. I don't even know they had him. Oh, he's gonna
They
use
just-
dino strength.
Let's go. Evolve.
Oh.
Ugh.
Well, no, I guess not.
Oh,
I guess
no,
he was
he's
just sad.
gonna let her go.
How anticlimactic. It's ridiculous.
Oh, is he gonna accidentally hit it with his tail?
Oh.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That is how you do it.
Yeah.
MVP.
Ooh.
Embrace. Embrace. Let's go.
Now fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What is like? Why is she into
Oh, I
him?
want to see how they react to this.
Because he's a man. He's a man and he's the protagonist of a movie.
It'd be funny
Women
if he
don't
turned
need
and
more
then
than
knocked
that
her
to fall for
back into
someone.
the thing with his
Yeah.
tail.
That would be funny.
The tail giveth, the tail taketh away.
Wait, is that an actual gun and not the laser guns everyone
Yeah.
else has?
Oh no! Wow, he missed. What a fool.
She got shot a lot.
How many times was she shot?
His character better be dead unless something.
Is she a robot?
Are there robots?
Or
in
are
this?
they robot bullets? I guess the body armor like lets out electricity when it's hit.
I guess. It's
Mhm.
electronic body armor.
I don't know. She seems like she's like frozen, like a robot.
Oh, there's stun bullets. Are they stun bullets?
Oh, maybe.
Oh no!
It'd be pretty funny if we just saw like him. Bullet came out of his head. Just
Yeah, like he just actually got shot and died.
yeah.
Oh, she can still talk. Okay. I'm offline.
Offline and
Is she a
down?
robot?
Is she a
Is she a
robot?
robot?
This is amazing.
Okay.
Brain or the real
This
guns.
movie cannot be anti-woke because it says guns are bad.
Yeah.
I think she's a robot.
Yeah, she's a robot.
Was that said before?
Someone says she was called a walking ATM. And I'm sure if I heard that, I'd just be like, I don't know, it's some weird thing they said.
I mean, we're not hearing every line because we're doing this. So
And-
it's possible that they did say that. But
and all of the slang in this
why-
is just random made up bullshit. Like, that would totally just be something you would say about a person in this universe.
Yeah, like they're so rich they're a walking ATM machine.
Yeah. Or ATM stands for, like, Alpha, Terra Magoo or whatever. That's something. What's the gun too, Teddy? Oh,
Yeah,
Teddy.
Brain's End gun better than
Also-
Brain's
Why is
No
rope
gun.
okay? Obviously,
Yeah, why
Brain
is-
is over rope.
why is physically beating that guy up okay?
Yeah.
But guns aren't.
He's just
Okay,
gonna
so
make a
apparently
gun out of a rod and some strings and stuff.
You could have just used the gun.
Yeah.
If you're already solving the problem with violence.
Thank you, Jiminy, for the $25.
Mhm. Alpha Turing
Alpha
machine. There
Turing
you go.
machine.
Yeah.
So apparently they referenced her being engineered. So I guess we were slow to her being a robot, but it said
I guess
earlier.
we
But
Yeah, I guess we
that's
just
just
missed
crazy
Yeah, they
that she
didn't-
is a robot.
it. It's crazy that other than some lines that we missed, it hasn't come up until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Gotta charge my batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Teddy.
What the
That'll
hell?
show him.
He used his brain.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Edge!
I can't.
So many explosions in this movie.
Oh, I'm lightheaded.
That was beautiful.
What's happening? Why is there
This is
still a
incoherent.
countdown?
Yeah.
Wait, who stopped the rocket?
I guess they did it.
Oh my god.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that dinosaur's back. The Linda Belcher one.
Nice. They tried to put his arm in a sling, but it doesn't work.
Thank you, Brian, for the $20.
Thank you, Brian Harkins.
He was a tour guide.
Yeah.
Now he's a detective.
And he didn't do
'Cause
much.
He did such a good job.
Oh, is she gonna actually
I
get busy with the dinosaur?
But she's a robot. What should she care?
That's true.
I'm glad the kid has the monkey still. Establish that.
Oh, did he
The
hit Richard
tail?
Roundtree? God damn it,
with
Teddy.
the tail.
What a thankless role for Carol Kane.
Yeah, do you think she's ever seen it?
Definitely not.
It's a bummer.
Just use my beacon to summon me.
See ya. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, movie. It's been real.
Man.
See ya.
See ya. Every movie should end like that. It should just go goodbye.
All right. See you later.
The last 5
Bud
minutes of
Corpus
that
is-
movie is a fever dream.
There's so many
Only that part?
meanest woman truck drivers on this thing for some reason.
I blacked out after the car exploded after hitting the sign.
I got lightheaded from laughing at that.
There were 3 guy in the bag puppeteers. Crushing it. I assume all working at the same time.
Oh my gosh. Like, it didn't even go into like a gasoline factory, just a sign.
There's like 20 stunt performers on this movie.
Of
It
course.
was just a Jeep that
Hold
hit
on.
what seemed
This movie
from the
is
way-
dedicated to Lorenzo Ferrari? Is that Enzo
What?
Ferrari?
What?
Oh,
I gotta look this up.
Yeah.
The driver? Like the F1 driver?
I don't know. It looks like there's a new
Well-
person named Lorenzo Ferrari who's like an F1 driver who's like too young for this movie to have been about him.
No. But there.
I don't know.
There's
But
Enzo
there was also Enzo Ferrari, who
was an
played
F1
by Adam Driver.
Right, but did they
Maybe
call
not
him
F1, but-
Lorenzo Ferrari? Is that like a name people would know him by?
I don't know.
No, it was Enzo. I'm on
Yeah.
his. So who is Lorenzo Ferrari?
And why is this movie dedicated to him?
I'm Googling as fast as I can.
Italian painter of the Baroque period? Probably not.
Okay, his father, Lorenzo Ferrari, has died since lending 14 million of his Europe-based pharmaceutical fortune to his son.
What?
Okay.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the $15 donation.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't
Man.
even know if that's the same guy, because right now I'm looking at an article that it seems like that person passed away in 2016. Or maybe this is a different guy. This guy's a chemist or something. Maybe I could figure this out.
There's an LA Times article.
Okay.
About
from
Theodore Rex?
96. Yeah. Rex, extinct on the big screens from April 4th, 1996.
That was one of my birthdays.
Okay. Executive producer Stefano Ferrari.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
It's
A wild name.
Lorenzo Ferrari is the father of Stefano Ferrari.
Gotcha.
And he thought the best possible tribute to my dad who died is to dedicate Theodore Rex to him.
I mean, and also just not to put a little context, like, by the way, to the producer's dad or something, just like, that guy's name might as well be like, you know, Henry Ford, and you'd be like, that's an interesting person they donated this movie to, but cool. I don't know. But, I mean, that's not the worst part of
man.
it so far, but that's pretty bad. I cannot deal with this music, by the way. This is crazy music.
Oh, I've muted the
It's
video.
more Danny Dorfman.
Yeah, it is. I kind of want to see if there is a post-credit scene or something, because there's so many plot threads that have not been cleaned up, you know? Like,
Thank you, Anonymous, for the $15.
Where's the man in the bag?
there's the bad guy. What happened to Ninja Grid guy or whatever?
Okay. Producer
The
should
toy
thank
maker.
Goodyear Tire. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Some other guys. And there's your songs. It's just not Christmas without you. Santa Man.
Yeah.
Rudy.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm lightheaded.
they had
This
a
is
lot of
crazy.
songs in it.
Oh,
There was a lot of music.
man.
It was all bad.
Yeah, that's
No.
true, DVD chat.
Guys-
Everyone saw this movie and walked out of the theater immediately.
Mm.
Guys,
No
just so
way.
you, in case you were worried, no animal was harmed in the making of this movie.
Not even that monkey. Oh, thank goodness.
Not
Yeah.
even the monkey, not even Theodore Rex.
If only we
Thank
could have
you,
harmed Theodore Rex in the making of this movie.
Giovanni for the
Thank-
$25. Thank you. New Line Cinema.
This came out in
Thank you.
1995.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Youngest Chungus, for the
Yes.
$42.
It's a cool name. Yeah, like the font looks like Lord of the Rings. It's a little bit more
Yeah,
put together
well,
than Lord
it-
of the Rings.
I hate it.
It feels like, so the opening was like Once Upon a Time in the Future. It feels like they
Yeah.
were going for like a storybook sort of thing, but
Mhm.
the rest of the movie's not that at all.
Yeah. It's just not. That's so weird. Man, that was weird. Like, all right. So, did you want to take a crack at the IMDb for this one?
All right, so are we
Oh
all
my
gonna
God.
guess and like the chat
Yeah.
can look it up? Okay, so everyone watching, go to imdb.com and look up the Theodore Rex, and then we'll figure it out.
And obviously,
But
don't
you
put
guys,
it in the chat yet. But maybe you know.
Yeah. But like, we're gonna have. I guess you guys judge. I don't know, but let's give it a stab.
We'll
So-
figure something out.
Yeah.
All right, let's give chat time just to pull it up. So while you guys pulled that up, I just have to say that was an interesting experience, and I had a lot of fun. God, that movie was crazy.
Yeah, it was awful. Like,
I don't even know. Wow. Okay.
you have to assume at watching it that it's based on something. It's not, but like you'd see it and you go, "Oh, this
Yeah.
is like a toy in Japan or something," just because of all
It's
the
like
stuff
some-
that keeps coming out of the woodwork, and it's another guy.
It's like some random 6-issue comic
Yeah.
that Image put out or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
all right.
that's true. According to DVD Chat 90, the dog had to watch that dancing, so it did suffer. Remember that? Is there a poll
I guess-
option? I don't know. You guys can argue in the things. And
Yeah,
then we'll go
we
with it.
we trust you guys.
We'll do our characteristic, just complete, making it up as we go nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who wants to go first?
Man, I'll go. I'll take
All
a
right.
shot at this.
All right, well, I'm gonna give you because I read it. I don't want to
The-
fair
the
advantage.
The
Yeah,
chat is saying that it is fairly inaccurate.
Okay.
no, pretty
but-
accurate.
Oh, fairly accurate. Did I say
Yeah, I think it's
inaccurate?
pretty accurate, but contains one
Right.
random incorrect fact and mostly accurate to whatever the fuck is happening in this movie.
Gotcha.
Summary better than I thought. Okay, all right.
All right. I will go first. So let's say,
And it's
A-
one sentence.
just one sentence.
I'm
Okay.
just giving all the info.
A dinosaur and needs to team up with a cop to solve a dino murder in a world with dinosaurs. Yeah, that one.
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Cop Katie Coltrane must team up with an unlikely partner in Theodore Rex to solve the crime of a dinocide murder.
Interesting. So Katie is the main character of yours, but Theodore's the main character of
Yes.
mine. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
A veteran cop is paired with the department's first dino detective
Mm.
to crack the case of two murders in the same night.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
All right, chat. What do you got?
Yeah. Take your time. You can deliberate.
I mean,
but-
we can also
Oh, yeah, that's
just look
true.
at it and decide what
Well,
we
we're gonna
think.
argue amongst ourselves looking at it.
I want to see what
Well,
they say
we don't-
without
we
me
don't
even
necessarily-
seeing
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to look yet.
it. I'll give them time.
Maybe if
Okay.
we need to tiebreaker,
Okay.
we'll have to.
Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I
People
like.
are humming. People are stroking their beards and thinking.
I
that.
liked Nando's the best. Oh, I won. Thanks,
Uh,
Tom.
Really?
on-
Chan.
People
Oh my
people are
God.
saying Diggins.
I don't know. I think Diggins said paired with, apparently. That was good. but now someone's saying me, and that's also important to think about. I don't know. Digging's got one phrase, but the rest was so
The
wrong.
rest is so wrong.
Okay. Apparently,
Guess
we
the
have
last
to
word?
guess the last word. So I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, is it?
I don't
like,
know. I'm
I
seeing
had
a lot
more
for
words.
me.
Ooh.
I'm seeing a lot for me.
I like DJ's give, and I said Katie's name. Oh, dude, that's got to be. That's like 10 bonus
No,
points.
that actually the one right after this is DJ made the horrendous mistake of naming characters.
Oh, none of us had the
Oh,
beginning.
man. I was closest, but we're all way off.
So apparently, there's some sort of
Alright.
secret word that's the end of it, and then
All right. Okay.
so
I'll guess the last word. Let's do this. Let's guess the last word. All right. Well, Nana, you went first. You want to guess the last word?
sure, because I have a feeling this has to be it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's extinct.
Ooh.
Yeah. Right.
I'll go with arc.
Oh, sure.
I will go with the Ice Age.
Hold on. Okay. According to Revolver Axolot, guess the last word. It is the name of a known movie from around this time that the movie came out.
Oh, it's. I know what it is then.
Do you?
Yeah, it's Armageddon.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
I was so
Pretty
close with extinct.
Is it not Armageddon?
Well,
know.
they're from behind when we all did our first guesses.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it's not Armageddon.
No, I think they're
Interesting.
catching up. It might be
yeah.
Armageddon.
No,
I'll
yeah,
take it.
sorry.
They have the best tiebreaker word. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
It is Armageddon. I was
Nice.
right.
All right, we need a better tiebreaker.
This sounds very
then.
silly about being like, nope, it's wrong. Okay. All right.
Anybody got
I mean-
good guesses for a tiebreaker or things that you could think of that would be?
I mean, could we just read it and just the three of us decide?
We'll do that, but we can also come up with a tiebreaker that's not the summary related.
All right, we're gonna do 3-way rock paper scissors right now.
There's
Yeah.
only one way this can go.
All right, let's look at the summary. I want to see it.
All right, Nana, you read the summary,
Yeah,
and then we'll argue about who got it right. Apparently, it was me, but it's fine.
Okay. In an alternate futuristic society, a tough female detective is paired with a talking dinosaur to find the killer of dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals, leading them to a mad scientist bent on creating a new Armageddon. Armageddon is capitalized.
That's not the plot of the movie.
I
That's
mean, like,
insane.
yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I guess he's trying to create an Armageddon, kind of, but that's not like his end game.
That's so weird. Also longer than I.
But
would've
also,
thought.
he's not.
Yeah.
He's not the killer of dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals. He's the one who brought them back.
Oh yeah, why
That's
did
true.
that dinosaur in the beginning of the movie die? I already forgot. What's his deal?
They said that both that dinosaur and the clone guy were going to were escaping to tell people about the plan.
Okay.
So it was the same reason, even though they were in different places and died in different ways.
Gotcha.
I see a good tiebreaker for my so-called virtual life. Name the man in the bag.
Like, name him what?
Like, what's his name?
I think his name
We
was...
got to come up with a name.
Is
for
it not just man? Oh, you want us to come up with a name
No,
for him?
we've got. It's a creative challenge. We've got to come up with a name.
Interesting. Also, I just want to point this out because
okay.
I did look at this. This movie was written by a person named Jonathan R. Baytool, who was also the director. But that person also wrote the movie The Last Starfire. That's interesting. Or Starfighter, excuse me. I yawned too much.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a theme.
That's like a movie that's not this, so that's interesting.
People are saying guess the tagline.
I mean,
Gosh.
that's gonna be tough if it's so bad.
Okay. This time, extinction comes for everyone. It's not it, but that's a stab.
I feel like it's got to be something like he's a real dino pain or something like that.
I'm gonna say the first lines of the movie. Once upon a time in the future,
That's a pretty good one.
the director retired right after filming because of this movie.
Probably
That's
smart.
a bummer.
Get out of there. You know, one and done. Like you're not gonna do
Yeah,
better.
You got to retire on top.
Yeah. Although, I mean,
mean-
you could make a sequel. That was an option as well, I guess.
You put "see ya" at the end of the movie. I guess the director was like, "See ya,
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
retiring.
That was his message to the
I'm
crew.
out. Goodbye."
I like, I don't know. I think it was good.
All right, Nando, you were closest to the tagline apparently.
Was I? What was it?
I don't know.
I just get to tell us.
You had the spirit of it.
I love having that.
People are just saying you were closest. Let's see.
What? Yeah, I just.
Oh,
I wanna know what it
dinosaur.
is.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was pretty close.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Really, I said Dino Pain too. I'm an idiot. I was so close. Obviously, it's Soar. I didn't even guess, like, what could it be? I just went. I think in my head, I was like, they must have messed this up. There's no way they did it the right way.
They're not. They're not getting this one right.
Yeah, they're gonna zig when we think they would zag.
Looking at the like the thumbnail we have on the live stream with like Whoopi Goldberg, Rex's hand is like real in there.
Yeah.
Like that's a little too close, I think, like for your partner.
I mean,
Um,
we don't know
yeah, I
their
don't like
culture and society and stuff. Maybe that's what
Yeah.
well, I guess
partners do.
and she's a robot, so
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it's
true.
a victimless crime. Can we? Okay, so sure, we missed that she was a robot. Whatever. Why is she a robot? What is?
Because it's the cyber future.
Yeah. Is this like a
Is this
take on like
Westworld?
cops?
Like,
Yeah.
who's the robot?
I mean,
Are they all robots? Is that why he had to clone humans?
no.
Right?
like-
Why clone when there's robots?
No, I don't think that's true. But
Hmm.
it's the robot thing really threw us.
Oh yeah. Well, especially because we figured it out so late. But I think even maybe knowing that earlier, I would have been like, I don't understand, because I've been thinking about it the whole time. Also, if she's a robot, she should have better powers.
Yeah.
Like, she should be able to fall real far, or like have an arm cannon.
Yeah,
Mega
why
Man
does she?
style.
Why does she just carry a gun? If she's
She
a
should
robot?
be a gun.
Oh yeah, that's true. Josh pointed that out. It explains why her clothes are different.
Yeah.
I guess that is.
I guess.
It explains that.
The robots have to wear different things. Boy.
Yeah, they've got to wear robo clothes so everyone knows they're a robot.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh man, she won 2 Worst Actress awards for this role. That stinks.
I think she was okay. I think.
And won Best Actress award.
That's
There we go.
range.
Huh. In
Wait.
which country was the award show that presented Whoopi Goldberg with the Best Actress award?
That's a great question.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Who would have loved a very humor-filled country? All right, it's shot in the dark. Denmark.
Oh, really? I was gonna say like Japan or something.
Oh.
Somewhere where they'd just be like, yeah, it's like a Power Rangers movie. Cool. We like those.
Yeah,
you know?
yucking
like
it up.
this-
Yeah, she's killing it.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Diggins?
Going to say these.
Wait, which one did you
I'm
say?
gonna go with Albania.
Oh.
I said I see it was the 90s, and then I said Albania.
Perhaps. So
Oh my god, did I get it right? Is it Denmark?
Vaizuka wrote Denmark, but I don't know if that's the correct
That'd
answer.
I think
great. That'd be
they might
amazing.
just be writing it down. 'cause it was
Yeah,
your
I need to
guess.
see Youngest Chungus's because they brought this up. That is a good
Well,
question,
what's your
though.
guess?
Oh, I gave my guess. Japan.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's a good one.
I feel like
Um,
sometimes they got weird stuff, you know?
It was Italy.
Italy.
Oh wow, good for them. Because the Ferraris. That makes sense.
Oh,
They saw
sure. They
Lorenzo
thought it was the
Ferrari,
other
they're like,
Ferrari.
Mhm.
Of course,
Well,
they're like this is perfect.
Albania is geographically closest to Italy, so I think I took that one.
I don't know.
I don't
Japan
know.
is also kind of a longish one country, you know, like it's like kind of like a boot. That's what I know.
It's like Italy but smaller. is
Yeah.
what they say about Japan.
That's
It's
the first
Italy
line
light.
of that new show Shogun. They're like, this is like Italy but smaller, and you're like,
Yeah,
why did
that
they
honestly
choose this?
sounds like a thing.
That's
the
true.
main
That is
character
what
of that show might
Yes.
say.
This is a tiny Italy. I'm disgusted by it. Give me a marinara pasta. Like, no. It's smaller than Italy, sir.
What country featured a touring live Teddy Rex animatronic when the film launched?
Oh, that would have been sick. Oh man, we should have had that. Oh, better have been America, but it probably
Oh,
wasn't.
man.
What country featured a touring?
Like touring, like it went around with like like somewhere they would have went. I hate to steal Nando's, but I think that might be Japan.
Yeah, Japan would love that.
Like I feel really like, oh, it's like Godzilla ripoff, whatever.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that scene in Austin Powers when they're like, just treat it like it's Godzilla. It's legally distinct from Godzilla. But with like the dinosaur show or Jurassic Park or any of the other things that this was ripping off. Which one came out first, by the way? Did this come out before the We're Dinosaurs, John Goodman kind of like Roseanne show? You know,
I think this was
We're back. I don't think so.
No,
This was 96.
Yeah,
right?
95, I think, is what we saw somewhere.
95. Yeah.
Mm.
When did We're Back come
I can't
out?
imagine what the promotion for this movie.
We're
must
Back
have been.
is 93. That was first.
And We're Back is what?
That's the TV show.
It's a movie.
That's the movie.
It's
I'm
the
talking about-
animated movie.
I'm talking about the TV show where they kind of look
Oh.
like this. The one where it's like Roseanne.
Yeah, there's the baby that like burped and farted a lot, little baby dinosaur.
Yeah, because that I'd say is probably the closest to this.
That aired from 1991 to 1994.
Oh, so it was long gone. Do you
Okay.
think any of those were like in the background or something?
They
found little
just
Easter
use the
eggs?
Maybe.
assets.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, it's just the big puppets. Just throw them in
Yeah,
there.
they're sitting on a lot otherwise.
I mean, they had like at least 10 different kinds of dinosaur guys. Like, and then there were other versions of like there were multiples of them, but like it's a lot of work went into this movie.
The scene in the Extinct Club is crazy.
Yeah.
Like that. How many puppeteers? They must have had so many unionized puppeteers. Hours, days, weeks, months on this.
Oh,
For what?
Sam's right. We didn't say the.
We didn't actually guess.
Yeah, we didn't guess. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say it's like a Latin American country or something like that.
It doesn't matter either way because DJ got it with Japan.
Oh, it was
I
Japan.
feel that, like-
it's Sam.
Well,
and
it
Des
makes
Rodriguez.
sense.
Yeah,
and
it does.
I'll
Make
yeah,
sense.
steal that one
it
from
did.
Mando.
It did make sense.
They love their cool stuff.
I wonder if it worked. If it got those Japanese moviegoers,
I would
to
have.
just like head right to the theater.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen this in real life, even if I didn't see the movie. If it was coming down my street like an ice cream truck, you wouldn't go outside to check on it, just take a picture with it. Or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would lose my mind if I saw the real Theodore Rex puppet in person.
I wonder if you can
Hey,
buy
Youngus.
it. Sometimes you can buy this stuff.
Hey, Youngus, you know I got the trivia because it wasn't based on memory. It
I
was
don't know
just
your-
normal trivia.
Because
DJ,
it's-
I think you would find you had to remember the name of the country, Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
so-
memory.
Yeah, it is.
It's guessing, man.
Theodore Rex.
Remembering the name of a country isn't memory.
It's educated guess. I can't educated guess the name of Bryan Cranston's character in the first Godzilla movie.
Absolutely, you can.
You could try, yeah.
I guess.
Imagine if Theodore Rex had a Cameo account. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, I would get
Does-
so. It'd be
Does
expensive, I
George
imagine.
is George Newbern alive? B, does he have a cameo? 3, does he accept Theodore Rex requests?
Yeah.
All right, these are all very big questions. Okay, who what's the name of the actor? Because I like to Google this real quick.
George Newbern.
Okay.
George Newbern.
I do want to say one thing that I did look up. Apparently, this is like art. So it's a drawing in charcoal, it looks like. And the drawing is called The Theodore Rex Costume Rotting Away in a Prop Warehouse, Forgotten, Cold, and Alone, Staring into the Heavens. It cost $4,000. And it was made maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I would look this up. Just Daniel Danger, it seems like made. I don't know who that is, but like that was the closest it came up when I was looking up Theodore Rex merchandise or things like that. But it's pretty cool. Oh, you can buy like old Theodore Rex keychains. That's something.
All right.
Okay, so I found George Newbern's Cameo account, but I don't know if it's the same George Newbern.
Really?
Does it list his bona fides?
Actor, Scandal, Father of the Bride, Friends, Adventures in Babysitting, voice of Superman, Justice League, Sephiroth, Final Fantasy, and Benefiting.
Wait, Superman Justice League? Like what Justice
Yeah.
League? Like the cartoon?
I don't know.
I think we know who
I
that
mean,
is.
Presumably, he seems like he's a voice actor.
But he's
Yeah.
not Theodore Rex.
But and that's not the
Diff-
same. Maybe it is though.
I
Yeah, I think that is the right guy.
All right, $90.
Man.
So
we're only
just
$90 away.
Just
We're only
enough that it's too
$90
much
away
money for
from
me to
our
spend on it.
but
from our
it's
own
$30 each of
personalized-
us, guys. It's $30 for the three of us
to get our
All right.
own personalized message from Theodore Rex.
We don't. We
I
don't
mean,
even
is
know that
any
he
price-
would do it.
Yeah.
Is any price too high?
Well, they'll turn it down. You get your money back. If they don't do what you say, you get the money back.
Hold on. That is the Superman guy in the JL and DCAU. Oh, the DCAU. That's the, or is that, which one is that? There's a couple of different like guys currently going, and like.
So, is this man Theodore
don't
Rex?
know.
I'm gonna guess he probably is.
Okay.
Um.
All right.
So you said this is the guy who said he's in Father of the Bride?
Yeah, and Scandal.
Scandal? Okay, I'm looking at his... he replaced Tim Daly
Yeah.
in Justice League Unlimited.
Wow. Awesome.
All right,
I'd rather have that then.
guys.
Here we go. Filmography.
He gets a lot of work.
95. He is Theodore Rex.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's the
it's
right
only
guy.
$90, and if he turns us down, we get our money back.
Listen. A,
It's a win-win.
cameos are stupid. B, I feel like it'd be pretty funny in a funny way, in like a cosmically funny way, if we did this fundraiser and spent 90 of our own dollars on Theodore Rex stuff. Just like almost like it's like a scheme, but it's not a scheme. It's just like we also were like, but I would like to spend $90 on Theodore Rex stuff.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, this movie, we never touched the money that you are donating.
no,
it
goes-
goes
It
straight,
goes right to
goes straight to
relief
PCRF,
fund.
never
Yeah.
touches our hands, so
Mhm.
don't worry about any of that.
Also, thank you, Matthew B, for the $50.
Oh yes, thank you. This guy does a lot of work. Like he did a lot of the Justice League stuff in like, the Multiverses game, in Injustice the games. He's the Superman, and he's also Theodore Rex. Huh. Cool.
There you go.
What would I
Probably
have him
his
say?
most famous role.
I mean, yeah,
Most
apparently.
iconic.
We didn't know about the Superman one, so that he's not getting the word out.
There you
What
go.
would we have him say in this theoretical cameo that we're not going to get? But what would we ask him to say as Theodore Rex in the cameo?
I would ask him to maybe. Okay, so I'd want him to either read the opening crawl, and then I could just re-upload the movie with it being read by him, and I think that would make it better.
And no one would take it down.
Yeah, you'd just be like, oh, I guess
that-
this was the movie. Someone would have to read this. Or I would have him read a line of that I could ADR in that's like really immediately in the movie, and he goes, by the way, you're a robot or something. And then that would be helpful for me,
That's true. Have him say all the slurs from this movie, all the fake ones.
Yeah.
Or
Or
you
you
soft skin
soft
and
skins.
scaly.
Hey,
Mhm.
you soft
Everything.
skins. Does he regret this? Like, if we could get
How
the truth
could you?
serum, would be like,
Nobody knows he did it. Nobody knows it exists. And I'm sure he
Right.
got money for it. And
Yeah, he must have
truly
gotten paid.
anonymous.
yeah. Like,
I do know that it was read out in the movie, but it was more fun for me to do it.
oh, it was read out in the movie?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, it was like an old
Oh, it was like an old guy? Oh.
The Ark is raw.
Mm.
Well, if he did it, it would be better.
Yeah.
Because it'd be Theodore Rex being like, in a magical place called Eden. I can't even come close to Theodore Rex.
And it would be funny because, like, you'd watch the movie and you'd be like, wait, if Theodore Rex knows all this stuff, why is he learning it later? And you'd be like, that was actually a cameo from a podcast or something. The people would
I
like
vote
that.
for Nick Wolf. Cookies in a Sephiroth voice.
So what you're saying is we can
Hmm.
gaslight everyone who watches Theodore Rex from this point forward into thinking that was in the original cut and not a thing we added.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be our greatest legacy as a podcast.
That's true.
I mean, you could
It
also
wouldn't be difficult.
you could dub this over with, like, Superman lines and stuff. That'd be pretty cool.
Or Sephiroth. Cloud, give me your cookies.
Wait, was he Sephiroth too?
Yeah.
What?
It's in his cameo bio.
Well,
Wow.
he was Sephiroth in what?
Oh man.
Theodore Rex.
Is it already gone?
He was in the scene where you see the Sephiroth scene. He was that guy.
The explosion. Yeah, that's why that guy exploded at the end.
Yeah,
Sephiroth
yeah.
was there.
Wait, is this guy the main guy in Father of the Bride? Like, that's obviously not the father, but like, is this supposed to be the son?
Maybe.
No.
Also,
Father-in-law.
great point, Josh Sibley's. If Whoopi was a robot, why did he call her soft skin?
Oh yeah, that is a good point. Why did he do that?
Movies.
He's so racist.
Movie something.
He even sees through robot parts. It's weird what things people are and are not willing to give up in this universe.
Excuse me, Revolver Ashalot. Lance Bass was Sephiroth in the first Kingdom Hearts.
No, Lance Bass from NSYNC?
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
Apparently, he was Sephiroth in the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, which is a sub-franchise within the Final Fantasy VII series.
Oh.
Bunch of just like random stuff. This is great. Yeah, he's Sephiroth. That's great. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused now. Okay, so Kalora is saying she's a cyborg, originally human. That
Where
be...
are we getting this information?
That's a great.
I don't know.
Great question.
Like, again, I'm fully aware that there were definitely things we missed and didn't pay attention to because we were doing this. But where could that information possibly have been?
Was it in the companion novel that you like they gave to the theater and you read this and it was like, here's the world of Theodore Rex.
Yeah.
Like a novelization, yeah.
In video games, you used to read the instruction booklet to know the story. They put it in there for you, along with how to play the game.
Yeah, maybe they had maybe there was like an experience, like a pop-up bar outside of every theater that played this. I wonder how many theaters played this.
Yeah, the Extinction Bar, whatever it's called.
Molly just asked, for $1,000, would we do Theodore Rex again? Instead of Entourage.
I feel like that we'd have to do a full pod about it instead of
do
this
a
live
wheel.
Stream. Yeah,
we could have a whole wheel.
Yeah, we do a wheel,
and
everything.
Gun.
Yeah,
the man in the bag.
If you pay, so Molly 555, if you pay $1,000, you can absolutely make us do that.
But wait a second.
I mean,
this didn't play in theaters, huh?
Yeah, I mean, are you surprised?
No, a little bit, but I would think that. So, but what if it did now? You know, like could come back. I would go to this.
I feel like Theodore Rex could get a second life in repertory screenings. Yeah.
Do you know AMC is now doing those like mystery screenings where it's like pay $5, go to a mystery movie.
So funny if it's Theodore Rex.
Imagine.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure those are movies that they are showing either or will be soon or are already showing at that time. They're not repertory.
It's a mystery, Diggins. It could be anything. It could be Theodore Rex, right? They're bringing Shrek 2 back.
I'm just saying we need to call the Nighthawk, call Alamo, and tell them to start doing Theodore Rex screenings. The people demand it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make this like the Room, but 20 years later. That's the plan.
30 years later.
Oh my God, 30 years later.
Ugh.
Wow.
I don't like that one bit.
Missed a decade there. Whoopsie. Oh boy.
I kind of wish that this was something though. Like, what could this be? Like I wish there was some spin-off thing, like a cartoon or like
about the man in the bag.
Yeah, like a comic or something where we could just learn more about the world because it's so fascinating.
He gets a Paramount Plus show.
Yeah.
Right after Halo wraps up.
And Knuckles.
In the bag.
Mm-hmm. The man in the bag and Knuckles.
Yeah.
That will be the crossover show that they eventually do.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I mean, was this... Is this like the worst movie we've ever done or like seen?
No, because we did Cats.
I feel like on a technical level, possibly... But we've done plenty of movies that have brought me less unmitigated joy than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Fast X.
Yeah.
Entourage, for example. But also, I just feel like, I think on a technical level, we've probably also done movies that are as bad as this, or like around there, right? Like, we've probably done
movie status.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Did we do the Artemis Fowl movie?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
but that's not technically incompetent.
It is though.
I disagree.
It's more expensive, but it's also very technically. Oh yeah, Mac and Me. That's a good one, Sam. Is this
Yeah,
worse
yeah,
than
we
Mac
did
and Me?
Yes.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think Mac and Me might be worse.
I also think this is just more ambitious in a way that wants me to reward it. Like Mac and Me had one Mac puppet and it looked awful. This had like a bunch of dinosaurs and they mostly look bad, but
Yeah.
still, it's like there were 20 of them. So what are you gonna do?
A full blown extinct club.
Yeah, and then I wanted to look up. I want to see what all the other actors were because I haven't done this yet. Besides, obviously, we spent so much time with Theodore Rex, but like, I wonder.
Yeah, how could you guys forget the Aculos from the Artemis Fowl movie?
Oh, trust me, I remember the Aculos, but I don't remember if you guys remember it or if I just did the video on it and then it was like that was why. Because there's some of these movies that I've seen that you guys haven't seen that I'm like, oh right, we never did, like old for the podcast, but I just kind of assumed
That's true, we didn't.
Yeah.
Do not besmirch Quibi, Molly 555.
Yeah,
Quibi was the best
cool.
everything.
Oh, was it worse than Pinocchio, the real story, the Russian one?
Oh. No, not worse than that. That was worse than this for sure. Yeah.
Tybalt!
Yeah.
That was absolutely right. The effects, the whole thing, the vibe, awful. And it came out
Savage
2
Xerox.
or 3 years ago or something, So like that's also much worse.
Savage Xerox, do not bring Nuki's name onto this podcast.
I'm looking at this. I'm trying to figure out who's who in these. This part's kind of tricky also.
Because you don't know any of the characters' names.
Yeah, and
Oh,
but
man.
I think this has to be the main like woman that was Aubrey Plaza. This actor named Juliet Landau. Let's see.
That sounds right.
So she's in like other movies that are real movies like Ed Wood and stuff, but also this is kind of funny. I wonder if this is how she got the job. Besides doing a lot of voices in Justice League Unlimited, like Zatanna, she also did the voice of Lois Lane in something. So I'm like, wow. A big Teddy Rex fan would have maybe seen that thing and be like, oh my god, it's like Teddy and the woman that tried to kill him are doing it. This is so interesting. They're friends. This has to be that actress.
I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
Yeah,
You
this
guys
is
handle
her,
The next
because-
5 minutes without me.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, I think so. I'm not gonna
But
turn my
if you turn
camera
up-
off.
Yeah, don't turn your camera
I was
off.
going to say, if you turn
Yeah,
up your
mess everything
camera
up,
off, I'll die.
You need
Yeah,
to put something in front of it or something like
It's just
that.
gonna be very blurry. No, it's fine.
Well, we also have Peter McKenzie. This guy looks like a sports reporter. Oh yeah, I can also just make DJ's thing go away. That's a power I
He
have.
didn't stop it, though.
That's fine.
We're just getting a really in focus image of his chair.
Yeah. Here, DJ, you're. Nope, that's his name. That's you. All right.
It's me.
DJ's gone. He's still here though, DJ. So don't say anything exciting. All right, I'm looking at some of these guys. So Peter McKenzie, this is one of the actors. This is the guy that was like the one who people were saying looked like Jim Gaffigan. He's in 2 episodes of Always Sunny. Okay. The Gang Saves the Day, and The Gang Does a Clip Show. Okay, so it's probably just the clip from that other one. Still pretty cool. I like this. Let's see. I don't know if I like somebody who I kind of know from something. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's been in a lot of stuff. He's in 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls. I watched that, but I don't recognize the name Dr. Schultz.
I can't tell if this is a real thing or a joke someone is making, but they're saying they found the novelization, and Katie, Whoopi Goldberg's character, is neither speciest or a robot. So those were later editions.
Yeah, I did know that there was a novelization because that's where I got one of the images for one of the things. So yeah, I've seen that exists. I almost bought it, but then I didn't. But that's pretty interesting. I wonder if it reads better than it watches. I wonder if it's got a good flow. If there's like a whole section of the guy in the bag, and then you like really like him.
That's true. We don't get to see the man in the bag though.
Yeah.
Assume for Jungle 321 Jungle's question, I would assume it's a novelization, which means it's not what the movie's based on, but they're usually written based on earlier versions of the script while the movie's in production.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, there's one of these guys. Who are you? This is Sir Jack Riley, who played Alaric. Does that name ring a bell to anybody?
In what?
I don't know. In this,
In this.
he seemed to be the voice of Stu Pickles in Rugratses. So cool.
Was he that guy who got frozen?
Oh, or was he the dinosaur who was like, "Hey, everybody," or like, we never found. I never looked up that person. And then the other one that I was looking up that I thought was interesting, Stephen McHattie, is Hollis Mason in the Watchmen movie. That I remember because it's like a guy. That was Edge. It looks like. So it's like an actor people kind of know. Ooh, and then the guy from The Toy Man is Rain in Big Trouble in Little China. There you go. It's pretty good.
Ooh.
I think if I remember correctly, Rain is one of the like kind of Raiden-y gods who's like, there's 3 of them and they all have like a theme. But it's been a while since I've watched that.
It's been a long time, but I believe that's true.
Yeah. So that's cool. Good for him. A lot of great movies that these guys are connected to. And yet, this is the thing that I'll remember them for. And I think everybody will remember them from.
Yeah, the stink of Theodore Rex will never wash off.
Okay, so here's some other things that people are like, hey, is it worse than that? All right, DJ, you are going to be visible again.
Okay, I'm back.
So other things. Ghosted. Is this worse than Ghosted?
I don't remember what that movie was.
It's like the one
Again, on a technical level, yes, but I definitely enjoyed Ghosted less.
Yeah. How about the Emoji Movie?
Oh, that was worse.
I think that was just worse.
Yeah.
I hated that movie with a fiery passion.
What else do we have? Tooth Fairy? Is it anywhere near that?
That's like fun though.
Ooh, how about Jujitsu? Remember that? That was a bad movie.
Yeah, but it had Nick Cage in it, so can it truly be bad?
It wasn't really technically bad.
Ooh, Sam has
it
another good
was.
one. What about The Witches? The Robert Zemeckis The Witches. Remember that? From like 2020?
Yes.
That was pretty rough.
That's bad.
Oof, that was not good. I think this is a worse movie, but certainly one I enjoyed less.
Yeah, same. I did mostly like this movie. I think I had a good time with it. If it was longer, I think I would have not liked it.
True. I mean, yeah, I had a great time doing this, but also that's because we were watching it together and talking and laughing. Like, if I just had to sit and watch it, I probably would have had less fun.
Yeah, I think any other person watching it, I think it would have been good. But yeah, watching it by yourself, the experience is not as cool.
The community experience is what makes it. Also, the new Hunger Games movie was the worst one ever.
Apparently, yeah.
According to DJ.
Dog shit was the word I remember you using like 15
Dog
times during
shit.
your review
Yeah.
for some
Movie I
reason.
fell asleep in. Theodore Rex, not dog shit. All right.
Oh, Theodore Rex was cool.
Are you ready for that sloppy jelly content from
Now,
DJ?
it's not,
How
it's,
dare you.
again, I want to illustrate this. It's not just about eating a sandwich with one hand. The point was, Quibi's on my phone, and I also have to eat a sandwich. I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I have the Kings game on my phone, and I'm going to try and watch it while with sandwich one-handed. And my point is, it's
tilt your camera or tilt the phone as if in Quibi you could turn it so you could see different angles. You'd be like, "Ooh, I want to see this in the close-up versus the wide."
Yeah, I want
to.
Yeah, to get all the action on the court, you can twitch.
That would be amazing. I gotta make sure my phone doesn't show, or else we'll get like thrown off of YouTube so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a second of blurry phone basketball footage.
Oh, Money Plane. How about Money Plane? Ooh.
Technically worse.
Yeah,
yes. I think that
Money
movie was
Plane.
technically worse than Money Plane.
For sure. Yeah, and I think that is probably the least good movie we've ever done. Very entertaining, but like just so weird. Remember like the Punisher is just doing drone stuff? There's a whole bit of that where he's like in the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But also that movie brought us Darius Emmanuel Crouch III, aka the Rumble.
We did love that. And I thought he was in the wrong movie that one time.
Yeah.
That's right.
He was in the wrong movie that time he was in Money Plane. You know? Should have been a different movie.
So I'm having a hard time focusing on the game and eating my sandwich. I think this is the fatal flaw with I should be able to put this on my monitor so that I can just ready, because then I have a monitor here. Look, Right.
Oh, no.
With both
No,
hands
no,
on
no,
my
no, 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 no,
sandwich.
no, no. No, 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 no. You're having a hard time focusing on it and eating sandwich?
This is hard. This is hard. This is
In
difficult.
what
I'm like,
way?
because I have to like look where the sandwich in my mouth is.
Yeah.
Like I'm aiming. Like, this is better. This is how sandwiches were meant to be eaten. Look, oh, there's my screen.
First of all, literally
Perfect.
untrue.
Yeah, it's like
They
a
were
cartoon
invented-
character. Nom, 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 nom. Like, take a big bite that's 3 circles out of it at a time.
They were literally invented because some British lord was so addicted to gambling, he wanted something he could eat while he still played cards.
Oh.
So, no, literally they were made to be eaten with one hand.
Only if you're a British
Well,
lord, which DJ is not.
Yeah, and like they weren't eating like these kind of messy 21st century
That's
sandwiches.
true. They were probably eating sandwiches with like gruel, you know, and porridge and whatever else Oliver Twist wanted so badly that he made a whole big stink, you know?
Thank you, Sam the Desert Eagle, who thinks I have a point. Hopefully, I'm the he in that sentence.
He has a point. This is more insane than I thought it was.
No,
Two-handing
it's
allows more precise guiding and targeting to the mouth. That's true, Sam.
Yes.
That's a good
And
point.
like, how am I supposed to be like? Yep. Oh, here's the game. Wait, where's my? I got.
You know where your hand is in space because you control it.
Oh, I mean, not everybody
It's
can
hard.
think about that at all times, you
hard.
know?
I'm
It's
missing pressure seconds of this basketball game. Having to deal with this sandwich.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair.
I don't think I'm crazy.
Hey, DJ, how's your Marvel
Wait.
Snap going? Like, it just in the year? Like, not like
Are we
right
actually
now?
going to talk about Marvel Snap?
Yeah, a
no,
little bit. I just wanted
I
to
don't
know.
want to ruin the. I got Red Guardian and I like him. I think he's
do
actually
too.
a solid pickup.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I like him.
I wish he would target cards
All
with
right,
text
hold
or
on.
something, but
Let
he
me-
doesn't do that.
Let me give the listeners the full experience of when this happens. All right, you guys keep going.
Where's your sandwich, Diggins?
Yeah, how do you even know what's
I already
going on?
ate
in
one
your
earlier
hand?
today.
it's-
Likely
yeah.
story.
So I learned something today. So my son Jackson's really into Sesame Street right now,
Oh,
and I find it cool when I learn things from Sesame Street. So I did not know this, but I'm wondering if Diggins does. I'm trying to figure out how like the way to phrase this. So okay,
the way to get
so,
to Sesame Street? I think that's
How to get
that
Sesame
is information one from Sesame Street.
So first you take the G. You got to take that down to. No, what is it? What is the thing?
Okay, so Diggins, what term would you refer to as a baby horse?
Sorry, what?
Like a baby horse.
I think
What
I
would you
know
call,
this,
like,
right?
Oh,
a baby
a
cow is
foal.
like
yeah, full
You call them a foal.
okay. All right, and then what's a slightly smaller horse?
pony.
Yeah,
Smaller.
right. I
Oh.
didn't. I thought it was all pony.
Oh, you thought
I thought
pony
it
was
went
a small
pony to
baby
horse.
Mm,
I didn't know
Ponies are a
foal-
different species.
yeah,
I didn't know foal was a thing.
that makes sense.
They're like
Yeah.
a foal is a baby horse. I'm like, what? I thought it was pony.
yeah,
I
get that because of Pokemon. You know, it was like Ponyta turns into Rapidash. So it's like the pony evolves
Mm-hmm.
into horse. I mean, not horse. Well, I guess it's Rapidash, so
Where's
it could be anything. But it's like you're like that's.
Where's the foal version?
Yeah,
of-
it should have been Foleyta.
Listen, there's at least one person in chat. You raise your hand if you're them that learned this also. All right, someone. I'm not thinking of little Sebastian.
A pony is not a different species. I am wrong, but they are like
Like a
It's the
breed
middle.
or something.
it's not the middle. It's a fully grown horse. It's just a horse that's
Yeah, it's like a teacup.
Short.
You know, like a how they breed like cats with little arms and stuff. So it's like cute. I imagine it's like that.
Sesame Street said that like a foal's a baby horse and a pony is a small horse. So
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I just said.
Sure.
So it's not the middle. It doesn't go
It's a
full pony
full-grown
horse.
small horse. I think is more what it means, right? Like it's like just a smaller horse.
So pony is not the pony is the final form of ponies.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
they're fully grown.
I'm
They're not
still-
going to get bigger.
I'm still learning this thing. I'm still learning. Look at that.
Okay, here we go. The Wikipedia page gave me a little bit more information that was helpful. Is a type of small horse, Equus furnus cambalis. Depending on the context, a pony may be a horse that is under the given height at the withers or a small horse, and the withers is like the bit of its back where it's kind of like transitions to neck. or a small horse with a specific conformation and temperament. Compared to a larger horse, a pony may have a thicker coat, mane, and tail with proportionally shorter legs, a wider barrel, heavier bone, thicker neck, and a shorter or broader head. The name pony derives from Old French poulenet, Poulenet, meaning foal, a young immature horse. So, if DJ, the Frenchman he is, probably made that mistake by thinking, oh, this is like
that
the
must
French
be
one.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna use that
DJ's
out. And not, I literally had never heard the term foal before today, before that episode of Sesame Street.
Yeah.
So.
Now, Savage Xerox, teacup pigs are not real.
Yeah, that's a fake thing. But there must be small pigs, right? What are those? They're not all the same
I'm
size.
sure there are smaller pigs than like your regular full-size pig, but pigs that small do not exist.
Yeah.
So, Sam, we don't edit any tangents out of the pod. They all say in. This is stuff that is sometimes pre-pod that we like talk for a bit before we record, and sometimes it's this. But every tangent makes it to the pod. I don't think we've ever edited out a tangent.
I mean, we like go do the tangent stuff before. Yeah, like
we don't edit out tangents for being nonsense tangents, but yeah. So like something does not get edited out because it's boring and pointless.
now hold
Believe
on.
me, these podcasts would be much shorter if they were.
So there is a thing called miniature pigs.
Okay.
They are small breeds of domestic pigs. Terms like teacup, micro, mini, and nano pig are advertising, not real breeds. But like, yeah, so there is like a smaller kind of pig that would be a kind that you would have at home versus like a big old pig. That's interesting.
I'm glad we're learning.
I would like, no, I wouldn't. Well, I don't know. Pigs are cute. I kind of like pigs. I like,
So,
Jon Stewart has his big old thing of pigs. Like, that's the dream. You know?
so do we usually turn on videos when we record the pod? Yes. I think fairly, well, not recently.
mean,
Within
turn
like
on
the past
videos?
few months. Like we have video, like we
Oh.
see each other when we record.
Yeah.
Much like this.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
Helps us with timing and to know when, oh, here's some insider stuff. Here's some behind the curtain stuff. If you ever hear like a really long like pause or segment where like someone's like not talking, maybe it's just me and Nando, or maybe like Nando and Diggins, it means like someone left.
or fell asleep.
Most
Hasn't
likely.
happened yet on
Or
camera,
fell
but it
asleep.
will. I guarantee it.
Hasn't happened on camera.
Yeah. I will say, like, thinking about this pig thing, I remember when there were, like, because there were teacup pigs. Like, that was a thing that people were talking about, and then it turned out that's not a real
Yeah.
thing. But,
Yeah, they were fake.
like, a mini pig, if it got, because it seems like it gets about as big as, like, a small dog. Well, I'd say maybe a medium-sized dog.
They get about a foot, a little over a foot tall, and 100 to 150 pounds.
Yeah, I see. I think that is a very doable pet. Like, I don't see why this does not seem as cumbersome as I feel like I would have imagined. I just assumed every mini pig
I mean,
like becomes humongous by the end of its life.
I'm pretty sure the teacup pigs that were like a thing were just regular pigs, so they did get very big.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does Alexa Bliss have a teacup pig? Oh man.
Who's that?
Also, she hasn't been around. I miss her. She's a wrestler, but she hasn't been around in like forever.
Let's look it up. She does. Oh no, her pig died
Oh.
in 2021
sad.
too, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, I believe there was a time that happened. I didn't have to leave. I lost the last bit of audio, and so I recreated it
Oh yeah, that's happened.
based on what I remembered and their reactions to the things I had said.
That was good. That was really good.
Mm.
Yeah. That was a really good one.
Also,
Oh yeah, we used to record our own audio, but then now we use Riverside, which is so
Yeah.
much better. So much better.
Mhm.
Also, we've done a couple of ones. One of the other things we do that I feel like we haven't mentioned is like when someone's out or has to leave early. So then the other two of us will record a thing, and then usually as jokes, we'll also ask that person questions that then they have to have already agreed with. So they'll be like, "Yeah, I think that's true." And we'll be like, "Really? You really want to eat a whole, bunch of poop or something?" That's like, we do that. We haven't done that in a while, but we used to do that a lot.
Well, usually we don't have someone who's gone for the end bit anymore. But yeah, whenever we do the thing where we like talk about how the other person definitely thinks something at the end when we're doing Rex. That's because they're not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a question for you guys, and for everyone. So Nando, what?
Sorry, Sam the Desert Eagle. That was a Czech adaptation of Cinderella. I can't quite remember the name of it, but I don't remember. Yeah, The Harem of Seals was one of those. Yes.
Oh yeah.
That was good. So I have a question for you guys. Nando, we did one time an Overwatch live podcast at CPAC.
You did?
Not the Conservative Political Action Committee, the Castle Point Anime Convention,
which is now in Secaucus, apparently. You know
it's
what?
It's too big.
It's not even Castle Point anymore.
I think they kicked them off. I think Stevens was like, "You can't do this anymore.
It's fair.
Like, you can't be here. It's like just too much anime running around. Those cowards, I say."
They run an engineering school. They're never getting rid of the anime,
right? Psychos. So we did a pod, and Michelle was on that pod. Do we ever know what happened to that? I say this because I have a cousin, much younger cousin, who he is in his high school's esports league, which is a thing I cannot believe is an actual sentence.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, we play a lot of Overwatch too. And he's like, I can't believe you did a podcast on original Overwatch characters. That's like amazing. And I'm like, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
I don't know where that would be, except for maybe like if we streamed it on like Facebook or something. But
I was like YouTube, everything. Yeah. And I was like, did we like release it as a podcast later? But I guess it's lost to the.
What was that podcast about? Was it like the
best Overwatch character? It was back when we were doing Mad Bracket status.
Just overall best.
So, yeah. So we did a live podcast where we had people like vote in real time on like best Overwatch character.
Who ended up
crazy
being the best Overwatch character?
I don't know. It was probably Tracer because like back then it was like the best thing.
Because you were two roughly college aged men and she got that butt.
I mean,
listen, I didn't vote. They voted.
That's
we
true.
Just did commentary on the votes.
And I mean, Tracer has an interesting deal in like, because I feel like we tried to get into like the backstory of them. And Tracer's deal, do you know what it is? Like what her?
Yeah, she's a lesbian.
Yeah, but what else? what are her superpowers and where did she get them?
And occupation and whatever.
Yeah, and
she's a teleporter, and I don't know. I don't know the story of Overwatch because the writers of Overwatch don't know the story of Overwatch.
Well, like every character, much like Theodore Rex, seems to be coming from a different movie or like different video game universe. So her thing is she was a test pilot who was test piloting a plane that was going to travel at light speed or whatever. She ended up getting sent back in time and became like kind of temporally displaced. Winston invented a big thingy. That's like what she wears on her chest. And then that's why she could kind of transfer time, like, you know, rewind time and stuff. But yeah, test pilot who went back in time. Pretty cool.
So she's from the future?
No. Sorry, not went back in time. Got stuck in time in this weird plane. Like, she got, I guess, like taken out of time is probably how you describe it. It's kind of like.
So she's from the past.
Oh, no, she's from the present day. But like, it's like what Dr. Manhattan is in the like when, because that's how they frame it, in the comic where he's like coming back slowly and they're like, oh, he's dead, and then it's like, oh wait, no, there he is, and then he disappears for a while, and like, oh, there's a skeleton or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's how she comes back.
Okay.
And she's a lesbian, to be fair. That is true. I feel like the Overwatch cast is probably about 50-50. Queer versus not queer, something like that. There's a lot of that in there. And sometimes it's subtext where it's like Soldier 76 is in a poster hugging someone, and then sometimes it's like their main character trait, and I think that's more of what it is with Tracer, where like that's page 1 of her bio. But
every time bad news came out for Blizzard, they had to break the glass on revealing another character.
I remember that. But yeah, like there was a like, I feel like fan theory that like Reaper and Soldier were together or something.
I would call that a fan theory so much as like, you know, Captain America Bucky stuff where people just shipped it a lot.
Wish casting.
So I feel like
manifesting.
Fair enough. I think it was based on certain like diary entries they had or something where you could kind of read certain things more. I guess it would be like if Bucky and Captain America also wrote a little diary that was like, went out for a fun playtime with Cap today. Lots of good stuff we did, but everybody was.
I mean, they probably did.
They probably did. Well,
we put down so many rebels.
Yeah.
But then Marvel did have Captain America pull a temporal no homo at the end. So
Plus,
sorry, ladies.
we know in the MCU, the gay characters create Hiroshima. That's their main thing to do, right? That was one thing that the Eternals guy did. That was his main trait, which is the craziest little detail about the MCU that we haven't really thought about in a while. Gotta get back, see what those Eternals are up to today.
That's true. We need Eternals too. We need Harry Styles.
I mean, there's rumors that, so according to the rumors, Kevin Feige really wants to do it, but Disney doesn't or something. So if anything, they're going to get warped into something else. Like they're going to be in like, not Guardians of the Galaxy, but like something like that. And then that'll be as close as we ever get. But
Are we going to get more Harry Styles?
I imagine.
More Patton Oswalt?
I mean, we'll definitely get more Patton Oswalt, I feel like. Because Pip the Troll is a character that could just go hang out. You know, he could go to She-Hulk for a while if he wanted to. And so could, you know, Arrows, to be fair. But Pip is more known for that than I feel like Arrows was.
Do you guys have thoughts on Taylor Swift's new album that came out today? Just get the viewer count to skyrocket.
I mean, from what I hear, it's very moody and like has a lot to say, but doesn't have very many bangers. That's what I've read.
I've heard the no bangers part.
Yeah.
What I've heard from friends is that it's not her best work.
And she doesn't like racists in the 1870s or something, which is pretty...
oh man, all those Nazis on 4chan are going to have a meltdown again.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you know whose fault this is? Travis Kelce's. It's his fault. I don't know why.
Made her woke.
But
Yep.
Made her woke.
See, my problem with Taylor Swift is I just don't know any of the Taylor Swift lore. So, like, I don't know, because apparently this album is largely, the big part of this album is about the ex-boyfriend who the internet hated so much that it kind of not forced to break up, but, like, that's the narrative. And I don't know who that is, but he's somebody in another band or something. Also, Nick, good point. Taylor Swift, the last line of the last song, I think, is dazzling or something like that. And people think that's confirmation that she is Dazzler in the new movie.
Please.
Oh, Nando, please, I'm begging you, do not become those people who troll Taylor Swift lyrics for proof that she's bi or gay.
I mean, listen, I'll troll Taylor Swift lyrics. I'll Control F the whole album for the word Dazzler. And if the word Dazzler shows up, I'll be like, that probably means she's playing Dazzler. That's about as far as I'll go with it.
But Dickens, to be fair to Nando, his lane is casting videos.
That's true. And also, she's a big
Dazzler. Those people's lane is searching Taylor Swift lyrics for proof that she's bi or gay at this point.
Oh, yeah, Sam the Desert Eagle, that's it. Matt Healy. I think that's the name of the person that she broke up with, and that was a big cause of a lot of drama. I know they're from some other band, like, I don't know, like Florence and the Machine or something like that. I don't know which one, but...
Is he the Machine?
No, I don't think it is Florence and the Machine, but it's a band that in my head, if you told me this song was them or Florence and the Machine, I'd believe you no matter what you said. Let's see.
All I'm saying is if Nando had a video on his YouTube page that was like 20 minutes long, like I went through the entire lyrics of the Poet album, whatever, and here's all my proof for why she's Dazzler, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I would understand that.
I mean,
right?
She also does that just from what I understand, part of the way she writes the lyrics does involve, like, because she never says the names of people in the songs, you do have to read between the lines about certain details to go like, oh, this is a Jake Gyllenhaal song or something. Also, this person is in the 1975. That was the band that they were in.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not super far off.
Oh, but the problem is he went on Cumtown and made racist jokes about Ice Spice.
What? I don't know what that the first thing is.
That's a sentence I just read from the chat. I couldn't tell you what it means.
Ice Spice is friends with Taylor Swift. I give you that much. She was at the Super Bowl with Tay-Tay.
And that first thing is apparently a podcast hosted by comedians or something. So,
I
mean, what a name for a podcast. That's
what we missed out, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's too late.
I feel like there's I feel like there's some episodes we've done that could have been called Cumtown.
Yeah.
Honestly, this Theodore Rex one could be. We said it a lot.
I mean,
not Cumtown.
Theodore Rex goes to Cumtown at one point.
That's
yes!
Right. Wait, so hold on. What's this person's name? Matt something?
Matt Healy.
Matt Healy. I want to see.
You know, like the shoes that had rollerblades in them.
Remember the part of Theodore Rex where the guys were riding little mechanical skateboards or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was weird. Because they didn't seem to not pedal, whatever you do, foot propel with a
Yeah,
skateboard.
you didn't push, kick,
Yeah, push.
whatever the
Yeah,
word you're using. Yeah.
It's like the engine hoverboard that Griff uses in Back to the Future
Yes,
Part 2.
Exactly
Yeah, but these had
like
wheels. It's insane.
that.
God, this movie was good.
Yeah.
I like that there was like no direction at all. Like it was just very like random and things happen. Like explosions. Explosions just happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was cool.
That last one was so ridiculous.
I mean, if I remember correctly, the second one was really bizarre, but I don't remember what it was. Because
That wasn't the propane one.
No,
Oh,
it
was the
before
second one the
that.
one with the glass when like it's the factory and like Teddy and Kate have to like duck down? I think is that the one? Because that one was random.
Maybe. So the first one's the butterfly.
Butterfly. Yep.
Thing. Yeah, I'd have
Then
to
there's
check again.
the propane one, the sign one. I think there's one where like they're walking away from a factory and it like blows up.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
there's
that's
the
right.
the toy maker blows up a bomb,
It's
so that
the-
one's fully justified.
I
in
think that's the
universe.
third one.
Yeah, this
there's
one's
one
before
bet-
that.
Yeah, it's between like butterfly and the propane one.
But yeah, I like that they had a lot of those. That's expensive. Like there was a lot of stuff in this movie besides the props and like the costumes that I'm like, that was not cheap. You know? Shaft, not cheap. It's hard to get Shaft and stuff probably.
Yeah, the Ninja Grid one was from the toy maker.
Mm-hmm.
The Ninja Grid.
Yeah, I'm watching like a little video, or I'm like kind of scrubbing through it trying to find on Explosion. Oh yeah, remember when he turned into a little sombrero guy? That was weird, wasn't it?
That whole
Oh yeah, when they just did a bunch of costume bits for some reason.
was
Mhm.
that. Is that machine just for dinos, or is it for anyone to go undercover? And how do any of those make it seem like you're undercover? You stick out so much.
Also, I don't think it was meant to be undercover because she was like, make him look like a cop.
Yeah,
Right.
He just wanted new clothes because he got promoted to detective.
that's right.
Make him a cop with a sombrero or a cop with a hula skirt. And all those are kinds of cops.
Mm-hmm.
Your classic cop characters.
Yeah.
A
Carpool
cop
just
can be
before
anybody.
Katie tried to ID a body. Yes, that's what I'm
You
thinking.
just have to be a cab, assigned cop at birth.
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I made
What a
an
movie.
opera singer. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it was fun. He nailed it.
Yeah. I don't know. What was your favorite part of this movie?
What's my favorite part of this movie? The Extinct Club. I like when the guy burped in front of Whoopi Goldberg's face twice. They reused that bit, and then when the dino tried to like hit on her, she's like, "Not a chance, buddy."
Yeah.
Like that sequencing was easily my favorite part of the movie.
Also,
What
I
about you,
found the
Diggins?
second explosion. It's 7 minutes in where her and the partner are like trying to catch that runaway truck full of putties, and then they do, and then it just explodes.
Nice.
Like
Love
that was like that was the point where I was like, wow, that's 2 explosions in 7 minutes. That's expensive. Yeah.
Right.
What about you, Diggins? What's your favorite part?
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
I mean, I feel like I have to go with the toy maker's factory, right? I mean, that's where the
Yeah.
man from the bag is, the explosion, all of that stuff. That was all gold.
I did like that a lot. I think I liked the evil Aubrey Plaza. I think she was fun. I liked all the accents, you know,
Yeah,
a
she
lot of
was-
good accent work in this.
Right.
And like,
For discernibly no reason.
yeah, super inconsistent. I don't think anybody was actually sounding like they really sound, except Whoopi Goldberg and Richard Roundtree, because they're the only two people here who I know what they actually sound like. And I guess, but like Theodore Rex was not doing Superman. Yeah, I like the set, like the not sex scene, but the dancing scene with the.
Oh, it
Carol
was a
Kane.
sex scene.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's how Theodore Rexes have sex.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, you know,
Um,
it's a love story. That's something we liked about it. You know, that's pretty cool.
It's a love story featuring a character who doesn't matter at all to the movie, and just instantly falls in love with Theodore Rex immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. There's just nothing to that storyline at all.
Well, I would say, like, before the movie started, part of me was worried that Whoopi and Theodore Rex were going to get together at the end.
There was like
part of me
little
was
hints of that.
excited that Whoopi and Theodore Rex were going to get together at the end.
Yeah.
Well, again, she's like a cyborg robot, so I don't even know how that works.
Probably
Like-
easier than if she was just a person, you know? I
Fair,
would assume she
actually.
could get a part or something that would screw on, and that would
Oh,
facilitate things that. Plus, yeah, I feel like that's a better. But like, look at the images of them in the box art. You're like, oh, there's something going on there. But,
I'm telling
Yeah.
you look at this thumbnail, that right here, he's got her held tight, man, and just that's a very intimate hold.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I mean, like maybe that was what the second one was going to be, was like all kinds of tension, because like whatever her name is, the evil, not evil, but the other dinosaur girlfriend would be like, you're spending so much time with your partner, you guys are in love or something. Theodore Rex would be like, hey baby, I'm so sexy, nothing could stop me. All the ladies want me.
he does. If you remember,
Yeah, tells us
at
how
one
sexy
point
he
when he
is.
gets his new clothes, he's like, "Oh, I'm too sexy." Mm.
Oh, it does say that.
Yeah. Oh, and Jungle.
So he does think that.
Jungle 321 Jungle had a good point. Remember that guy who came in covered in ammo and just stood there and then walked away?
Yes, the
Yeah.
real fake partner.
Yeah.
Sylvester
The
Stallone?
Rambo guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why he was there.
Just there for fun.
That-
He walks around everywhere whenever there's someone revealing something.
That's what's great about this movie. It was a movie with bits.
A lot of bits.
Like it just had bits in it.
But bits that
Like
you
it
would
was an
have to
SNL
write.
skit.
You know, like it's not just like
Yeah.
on set. They were like, you know what you should do this. They had to hire that guy and like get the costume and stuff and frame the shot. Like, so that's pretty crazy. Like I do think there's to some extent they did just go like, this scene's a little boring. Let's have the dinosaur have farted here. Like we'll insert some farts later. But like I think a lot of the rest of it, like you can't just get the bad guy from nowhere. Somebody has to make that guy.
Yeah, and
I do think this is because of the time in which this movie was made, because comedy movies used to be more like that, more kind of
Right,
like
yeah.
sketchy and like have these sort of bits in them, as opposed to now where they're kind of more improv focused and dialogue driven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, someone else had a thing that they said that I want to mention. What was it? Oh, according to Jack Sim, just hit him that hit them that Dazzler and Jubilee are different X-Men. They are. And
Yes,
so is
yes.
Boom Boom, a different X-Men who's way more like Dazzler than Jubilee is.
No, I don't think that's true.
I mean, they I feel like for me, they're the two that I was like, it took me a while to figure out there's two of them. Because Dazzler's powers are, she takes mute sound and turns it into explosions. Jubilee makes fireworks, but they're like fireworks. But then Boom Boom turns whatever into explosions. And so it's like they're both explosions, and they both have the same haircut for a while. So they're very similar looking. Tabitha and, what's Dazzler's real name? I don't remember.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor,
That's it, yeah, Tay-Tay. But yeah, I'm looking this up now because I got to figure out her name. Do you know she was supposed to be a completely different character? Oh, Allison, that's it. Where it was going to be like Donna Summer or something, and they was going to introduce her in a TV show, and then they just didn't do that or something. I don't know the whole story, but it's pretty funny. They're pretty bad with that kind of stuff. But yeah. What else is interesting here? I don't know.
I mean, they had a dog named Zippy, so
Oh
it's
yeah,
the best movie ever.
that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And he dances when they're having sex
Because he's into it.
he's like part of
because
it.
he's
they're
because
they're
the
kind of
dog's a
polycule.
pervisoid. Yeah.
They're a little bit of a polycule.
Yeah, for sure.
Boy,
Oh, and that's true. DVD Chan and Savage Xerox. She does create nuclear explosions that are plasmoids. And you know what? That's been more than, because I made that video maybe 2 years ago. Since then, they made a comic where she did a big nuclear explosion and like blew herself up and stuff. So it's like she definitely could do that. Yeah, but they can resurrect themselves. It's like not even a big deal.
According to Hannah, who previously said that they were a big Swiftie, Allison is Taylor Swift's middle name.
oh, well, then she's Dazzler. Let's go.
That's probably it. Does she have like a pet? I guess her pet is named Argyle, the cat from Argyle or something, but I wouldn't wonder if there's like some other thing that we can read into way too far.
So Josh, I'm sure you would love to hear Michelle's thoughts on Drag Race. If you want to hear her thoughts on Drag Race, you could listen to Roses and Rejections on the Pop Break TV feed, and then you get all of her thoughts on Drag Race. How's that for a plug?
On drag racing, the phenomenon of like people racing in the streets.
No one spoil. I haven't seen it yet. Although I barely care. I just want to see the final lip sync to see who won. Probably Sphera Cristal.
Oh my god, RuPaul killed someone.
Nice.
I really want Nymphia to win. I really want Nymphia to win, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I feel really good about Sphera Cristal.
I feel like if you're a public figure like RuPaul and you build up enough like goodwill, you gotta do at least one murder, you know? Like,
Gotta do.
Otherwise it's going away.
Yeah, everyone
murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get popular enough, you get to do one OJ Simpson.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking
Just one.
like we could do like I feel like Betty White could probably kill 8 people before we'd be like, all right, Betty White, relax. We were.
Well,
really
I think
into it, you know?
that's a combination of her being popular and her being so old. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know. There's a George Carlin bit, I think, where it's like,
a Patton Oswalt bit.
Patton
like
Oswalt did have a similar bit, yeah.
Yeah. After 85, you get one murder.
That just mean like being America's sweetheart. You can only be one of those people. Like I think Beyonce could do it too, although Beyonce has like a little bit more. There's people that just hate her. Also, I forgot Betty White has been dead for like 3 years. But
oh yeah,
so it'd be harder for
there
me
was
to
that,
do
like,
the murders now, but not impossible.
but more
that
impressive also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, zombies. That's how it starts.
I mean, she was 99 years old. So that's
There was
pretty
that like
good.
times 100 issue where it's like, yeah, and they're like, she
Yeah.
made it to 100, and it's like, just kidding, she didn't.
Mhm.
Whoopsie doopsie, Time Magazine,
Yeah.
and that's why they failed.
They
That
probably.
alone.
Reason.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Betty White. I'm trying to think. What's another celebrity? Because we do this all the time as like a country. We all get really into one celebrity, and then if they're like young, we wait until they do something wrong, and then we hate them. And if they're Betty White, then they just, are able to do this forever. But like, I'm trying to think. Like Brendan Fraser, he could probably get away with a murder today if he wanted to.
Dolly Parton, easy.
Oh yeah.
She could easily kill one person. We'd all like look the other way, be like, oh, I'm just, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine. We love Jolene, so
We do love.
What are we
Jolene,
gonna do?
9 to 5. Like it's just they're
I
great
mean-
songs.
I would like Jolene more if she wasn't always trying to steal my man.
That's what I like about
No.
Jolene. I like that she doesn't play
Hustler's
by
gonna
anybody's
hustle.
rules. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
And also, like,
Tom Hanks.
I feel like I saw that tweet that was like a while ago. It was like, if this is Dolly Parton, what does Jolene look like? Like, it's gonna be incredible, Keanu could kill a bunch of people. Tom Hanks for sure.
Keanu could do a real life John Wick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we believe.
By the
Tom
way-
Holland's too young. Get
I don't think
someone
Tom
who's,
Holland has it. I think if anybody
I think
at that age
we could turn
has
on
it,
him.
Who do we have any young
I
people?
don't think so. No, because we'll turn on them. They'll be like, "See, we knew they were horrible."
Kihei Kwan, that's
Right.
a good one. Yeah, we would love that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Also, Keanu, we haven't talked about this, but Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, what?
Oh,
That's pretty
let's
crazy.
go.
I'm pumped.
I don't think we like actually did like a guessing who it would be, but like that would have been a really good guess. I think we did
Well,
guess,
yeah,
but I
it
don't
would have been a
think
great
he
guess
came
because
up.
it turned out to be right.
Yeah, well, it makes sense because he like gets revenge because of people who murdered his loved one in a movie very famously, and then he's maybe gonna do that later. I think it works super well.
Yeah.
LeVar Burton could do a murder.
Yeah, I think so. I think he maybe had his time. I do think people kind of got psyched about LeVar Burton when it seemed like he might take over Jeopardy, and then he didn't, and kind of died down. But Helen Mirren's a good
I
one.
feel like
Josh Sibbles. I think she could kill some people.
I feel like LeVar Burton is like a stealth one where it's like we're not thinking about LeVar Burton all the time, but whenever he comes up, everyone's like, "Man, LeVar Burton, I love that guy."
Oh, now
I didn't even know he was still with us, so that makes me happy.
yeah. Sam the Desert Eagle has a good point, or not good point, but brought up Bill Murray, who's one that is like in the 90s or in the 2000s, he was the guy.
Right.
Or 2010s.
Oh,
or
he
whenever
could
this
have done a
was.
murder.
But now I
He
think
did do
it's
some
tough.
things.
Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, I think
She stole your French fries, and good luck.
And some other things. Allegedly.
someone brought up Maggie Smith.
Ah.
I think Maggie Smith could do a murder if she wanted. You know what? If we wanted a young person who could do a murder, and young, relatively speaking, but like younger than Maggie Smith, I think Daniel Radcliffe could get away with one at least. He's got so much goodwill.
I'll give you that. Yeah, And he's turning to the light side big time. He's
Mhm.
not like a face turn because he's never a heel, but he's
Yeah.
like doubling down on like, I'm the good one. And
Mhm.
I mean,
I don't like
all
some of
the
these people.
all the kids are like him and Emma Watson were both pretty.
Yeah, I guess with
Yeah,
her,
but he has the star power, is what I'm saying. Like he
Yeah.
has
I mean-
the huge name ID.
she seems.
I don't
to
think
have
Emma
kind of
Watson's
taken
quite
some
there in
time
terms
off.
of-
I'm not saying Emma Watson could do a murder. I'm talking about you saying the turn to the light side thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just like packaging it all together.
And I
Like
think
he
I
would
know.
let.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say like we would let him do the murder and be like, yeah, it's fine.
And I think Emma Watson,
fine
we
with
would
it.
let Emma Watson do the murder too. But why Daniel Radcliffe feels like he's further, like closer to top of mind is he's just more active. I feel like Emma Watson, I don't know if she quit acting, but like besides Little Women, she hasn't done a movie in a while and doesn't have any on her future IMDb page. I think she might have been like, I'm good for a while to all of us.
I
She
feel
might
like you were
be
a
doing
child-
like producing and stuff now instead of acting.
Yeah, that she should be doing that. And then Rupert
I was gonna
Grint,
say-
he's still going, but like last time.
He's still going with that ice cream truck he bought.
And that
that a
Servant
real thing?
show. Remember that show? It's pretty weird.
No.
You guys want to see a scene from Servant? It's pretty crazy. Maybe we'll show this later. But yeah, it's a there's a clip from a petting zoo. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, because I didn't watch Servant, but Hannah did, and it's just a really crazy show about the devil or something.
Oh, we would let Hugh Grant murder someone, definitely.
Well, I still haven't watched it, but he sure murdered the role of Oompa Loompa in the Willy Wonka movie.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
Pedro Pascal's a really good one. Yeah, Pedro Pascal could kill several people right now. Him and Ryan Gosling are both great answers.
Especially if he was protecting a baby child for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he could just put on one of his various different helmets and masks and be like,
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, I feel like there's probably some women too. I feel like most of these have been guys, you know? Like, are there women that could do this? Could kill someone, are universally beloved?
well, we started this with Dolly Parton. Well, that's not, but Dolly Parton was one of them. We started with Betty White, then Dolly Parton.
Yeah, is it a thing where
Oh.
for women you have to be really old?
Well, someone said Zendaya in chat, but I don't.
No, I
I'm
don't
not
think
convinced.
I don't
do it.
think so.
Yeah.
I think she's somewhat
I mean,
controversial.
I mean, I love Zendaya. I think she's great, but yeah, I don't think she's at that level.
I think
Diggins was telling us before we got on, he's like, I saw that Challengers movie and I loved it.
Oh,
and
did
I was
you?
like, everyone goes, no, I'm fucking around.
Oh.
I saw that movie that's not out yet, and I
I've
was
heard
like,
good
everyone should
things.
watch it.
Isn't it out? It's not out.
I think it's almost
Oh.
out if it's not out.
Okay.
You know
well,
what?
he went to an AMC mystery movie.
You know who I think could kill someone if she wanted to?
Release date April 26th.
Oh, okay.
Next Friday.
Nice.
He'll be there.
You know who I
first
think
in
could kill
line.
somebody is like Tina Fey. She could kill somebody. I think she's got a pretty good amount of
I
goodwill.
feel like
Good one.
that was true
yeah,
at
I
one
think
point,
that's
but
true,
I feel
actually.
like
That ship
I
is
feel
sailed.
like enough of the kids don't really like her anymore that she couldn't get away with it.
Mean Girls really turned it on her. He's like,
yeah. How about
you
Vanna White?
did this thing we didn't want you to do. Vanna White?
I think Vanna White could kill someone.
You know what's crazy? I don't think she has the name ID. I don't know if a lot
I
of
think- I
No!
think Vanna White could kill Pat Sajak.
Yeah.
well,
And we'd
I
let
could
that
kill
happen.
Pat Sajak and get away with it.
Everybody knows who Vanna White is. You might not recognize her, but you know who she is.
The 20-somethings, do they really?
Oh.
We're getting old, guys.
Oh,
we're getting old. We're getting up there in the years.
I guess we should say, because there's a little confusion, I think maybe in chat, that the Hannah you talk about, Nando, is not the person in the chat right now.
No. It's a popular name. It was, I remember in 2000, it was the most popular girl's name. And I was like, that's pretty crazy. And then also I want to say then I was like, but there's none. I don't know any of them. And then someone was like, no. S Club 7 has a Hannah in it. And I was like, all right, never mind.
There you go.
They're taking over.
I do appreciate the long-time listener, first-time commenter. It's very sports radio.
Yeah.
I love
We
it.
appreciate all of our listeners. Well, they do. I don't appreciate any of you.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but someone in the chat said Anna Kendrick. I would not let Anna Kendrick get away with any murder. Even if it were just me out there, I'd be out there with the one sign. Lock her up.
I think 10 years ago she could have done it, but I don't think now either. Also, someone pointed out Sandra Bullock. I think Sandra Bullock could maybe swing it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, also under the category, I was like, I think she could do it for real.
Yeah.
Nick Wolf said Amy Adams. I would let her kill someone.
Absolutely.
I'd let her kill me.
I'd let her kill you.
I don't.
I assume she has a good reason. You know.
I don't have
Probably
a counterpoint.
Yeah.
What's your counterpoint?
I don't have one. Is what I'm saying. I was like,
okay.
no, we wouldn't let her, but it's like, no, I think we would.
How about, like,
Can we
Lily
get her an
Gladstone?
Oscar first?
Could she kill someone?
If killing me
Stone.
would get
either of the Stones.
Someone did say Emma Stone earlier.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely. But no, if killing me would get Amy Adams an Oscar, it would be my pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That'd be so sick. But yeah, those are both good. I think Emma Stone has a lot of goodwill. What's that new movie she's working on? The one that they filmed in a parking lot with a cell phone or something while they were between takes of the Poor Things. Yeah, I'm talking.
They made 2 movies at once. They're like, let's make another movie. Oh, I don't know.
Movie. It's like done. It's coming out soon.
Oh,
by
yeah,
Yorgos
Jungle
Lanthimos.
321 Jungle.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep. Yes, Meryl Streep could kill as many people as she wanted.
Probably a string of murders. It'd be like Jack the Ripper. It'd be like there's just someone. They're just going tearing through people. Meryl Streep. I don't know what to do.
So I really undersold it with the cell phone in the parking lot, although that is in the trailer. It's a movie called Kinds of Kindness, and yeah, it's by Yorgos Lanthimos. It's got most of the cast of Poor Things, or at least a bunch of them. Willem Dafoe, Margaret Qualley. Seems like they just made them at the same time. It comes out pretty soon. Yeah.
That seems efficient.
Yeah.
I also hope they didn't overtax people and people were paid for both.
Well,
it's a little.
I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe one. Pay Willem Dafoe for one.
You get a little worried with some of these things.
That's true.
Doing overtime.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know. This movie looks cool.
This movie being Theodore Rex.
No, yeah, maybe.
We loved it. Yeah.
Do you guys have any recommendations for people? We could do a recommendations now.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up before
I
fall asleep on camera. I'll go first as I normally do. I didn't prepare a recommendation, but I would like to talk about something. This will be fun because it's Rex in real time, so people in the comments could be like, "That's stupid."
Theodore
Don't
Rex.
recommend the
in real time.
Don't recommend the sandwich you just ate.
But was it good?
Okay.
Did you like it? The sandwich?
I loved it. I wish I ate it with 2 hands.
You did.
Well, at some points, I had half an experience. I half saw a basketball game and half ate a sandwich. Right. None of those were a full experience. All right.
Insane. It's utterly insane.
Okay. So listen, guys, I've been, it's been a really busy week for me and I haven't had a lot of time to do stuff, but I did have time to sit down with my wife and wind down and watch the new Bluey episode, The Sign.
Oh.
And I know it.
I've heard as well.
I've heard.
It's out there. Look, right? So here's what I'll say. I get it, man. Like, oh, I don't have kids. Like, this children's show isn't for me. But like, Bluey as a show is just a warm blanket to wrap around yourself and be like, I feel safe right now. I am in the hands of Bandit and Chili and I feel safe. And I feel like The Sign is like the culmination of just all of this like goodwill and spirit that like Bluey has, and just this tumult of everything's going to change and how am I going to deal with that. And The Sign, which is the name of the episode, it's a 28-minute Bluey episode. It just tackles this and it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. It's tough. If you haven't watched Bluey, there's like a lot of inside baseball in there. And there's this episode before it called Ghost Basket, which I kind of think it should be packaged in. Like you watch Ghost Basket and then you watch The Sign. And like you kind of get the gist of it. Like there's plenty of like episodes you can watch that are like, there's 7 minutes, they're good. You could watch Grannies, you could watch Bus, you could watch Takeaway, you watch Keepy Uppy, you could watch Onesies. Onesies will make you cry. And
You
there's
could
all
watch
these, like,
that one that Disney refuses to show us where the dad gives birth.
Yeah, find that one somewhere. Yeah, that Disney Plus won't show it, but that's one too. It's a real thing.
Who does the dad give birth to? Bluey?
They do like a mock pregnancy so
Oh.
that
Yeah,
the kids can like learn about it or something.
Bingo wants to play pretend baby, and like Bingo wants to be born, and Disney's like, nah, not on our American airwaves.
Salute Disney and its weird decisions.
These comments are amazing. I'm not reading anyone to give any of you the satisfaction, but I love all of them.
Also, for all the stuff, someone's like, when are they going to tell? Not when are they going to tell us, but like, what about the thing where you said you would pick one of the donations? I'm going to figure out how to do that, but also we'll leave the thing up for a little bit just so people that weren't on the stream now can like still do it. And we'll put out a tweet or something in the Discord. So like, keep an eye out, but we'll do that.
Yeah, we want to give a little time. Also, thank you, Jungle321 Jungle, for the $15. So I know it's insane. They'd be like, oh, let's watch Bluey. But, like, I genuinely, like, watched this episode. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. So, like, what else am I going to wreck? The new gacha game I'm playing on my phone? Absolutely not.
What's the new gacha game you're playing on your phone?
AFK Journey. It's fun. I like it. It's just streamlined. And there's, like, a little draft thing you could play. And, you know, the free-to-play isn't too bad. It's, like, time-gated, which is pretty good because I can just, like, play AFK Journey, put that away, and then play Marvel Snap, which is where I sink all my money into. So it's fine.
That's where the kids' college fund goes.
Damn right. Once I win the professional Marvel Snap tournament, it'll pay off. Or I could talk about again. I finally finished the Trader season 2, and I loved it. It was so good. I
started watching season 1. Yeah. I got about halfway into the first episode. It's interesting.
I mean, Alan Cumming's a treasure, right?
He's a pretty Scottish treasure. I did not know they were going to go all in on the Scottish thing.
Oh my god.
Like, it's pretty funny, honestly. Because, like, I do know him as Nightcrawler, but also, like, as, like, you know, Flag and Floop and, like, I don't know,
Spice
like,
World,
Cabaret, Spice World. Yeah, he does big, weird characters that have a lot of stuff. And then they did just go, like, do one of those. But, like, instead of him being a mutant, he's just Scottish. He's just as Scottish as can be, possibly, and dresses like it, and I think that's cute. You know, it's good for him.
I've recommended Thunder Road Vendetta previously, right? The Mad Max board game with the cars.
You did. Like the week after we played it, and I liked it.
Yeah, they have a new expansion coming out, which I'll throw in the chat because you can check that out because I'm not gonna wreck it again, but it's fun because I'm not gonna redo a wreck like I did last week with Dungeon in Darkness.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Whatever.
You wrecked it.
All right. I'm going to stop filibustering. The new Bluey episode, The Sign, is good, and I genuinely recommend it. This is not a bit. I really think it's good, and I have no shame about it. That's the point of Bluey. It's not to have any shame about it.
Can I ask you a question about it, DJ, that I'm curious? Without spoiling it, from what I understand, the message itself is a little interesting. Did you have that thought as you saw it as a parent where you're like, all right, maybe we shouldn't tell the kids this is what we should do?
I did because, and again, it's the episode's going somewhere and then it zags, but I think the zag makes sense. It just after you watch, you're like, really? But I think like for the meta message of like the show being like, no, we're here for you, I think is amazing. Like I think that's really cool.
Nice.
But I was fine with the zag, but you do go like, I don't know, but it's a good zag. And it's on Disney Plus, and you already have it, so it's just there for you to watch. And
I think it's never too early to tell your children that life is chaotic and random and has no meaning.
Not co-signing. Diggins, what do you have to wreck?
Yeah.
Certainly, I saw a little movie over this past week, a new one, not Challengers, a movie that will not be out for another week, but instead Alex Garland's new movie, Civil War. I went out and saw that one.
Did you pee your pants? Because you're like, oh no, this is what's gonna happen.
I didn't pee my pants, no, but it is certainly a very nerve-wracking movie, and I think I heard other people saying this before I even saw it, but it's very true that, like, I don't know, there's been some discourse about the movie because people were like, the political situation doesn't make any sense.
Right.
And, like, sure, if you look at it, like, but that's not what the movie's about. It's just kind of a backdrop to be this story about these journalists like going on a road trip to try to get to DC in the middle of a huge like American Civil War. And it's like this whole big war zone. And it's just like them traveling through, meeting people, seeing things. It's just about the experience of like being in a war zone, and also kind of about this sort of latent desire for violence amongst some people in America right now, and sort of trying to just like map out what does that actually look like, and in ways that are like, do you really like, this isn't going to be a thing you actually want if it happens.
Right.
Mm. Or is it? Apparently, sometimes maybe it is. I don't know.
Maybe sometimes it is, but I don't know. But I really enjoy it. I think it's a great movie. It's definitely Alex Garland's most straightforward movie.
Really?
Straightforward is maybe not the right word.
Are any of the men in it? The men from Men?
None
Do
of
they
them
show up?
There are no men from Men in
Bullshit.
It's his most grounded movie, I think, is what I'm trying to say. It's his most. There's no like fantastical elements or like, or sci-fi things or anything like that. It's fully just what it's about. But I think it's really great. And so I recommend it. What about you, Nando? Do you have anything to rec?
Yeah, I watched a couple things actually. So I've started The Traders, but like I said, I'm barely an episode in, so I'm not gonna wreck it. But I liked it. It was interesting. I also just don't give a shit about most of the reality show people. So like I feel like that's gonna take some time for that to become interesting. I also watched the first episode of Shogun, which I like. I think it's cool. Yeah. It's just been kind of a time thing of not having a lot of time to watch it because between like one episode of Shogun and the other episode of Shogun, we watched all of Fallout over here, and I think it's great. I had a great time with it. I don't know anything about Fallout besides things I've seen you guys play. I think I watched DJ play a little bit of it once in college.
Yes.
And that's as close as I've gotten. Well, actually, since then, I've read a lot about it. So, like, I don't care about any of this stuff. I don't know. I know the place wasn't supposed to have not been there until now or something. But beyond all of that, I just think it's very interesting. I think it really comes together at the end. I love Elle Purnell as like whatever her character's name is.
Lucy.
Lucy, yeah. I was gonna say Boosie, but that's not it. But what's the fake name? You've watched it, right?
Yeah, I think
what's the name?
Chris Parnell calls her Goosey.
Goosey, yeah, that's what I was gonna say for a second. But yeah, I think she's great. And I didn't even know until this week because I've seen her in this. I've seen her in Arcane, obviously, where she plays Jinx, adult Jinx. And something else I can't remember what it is. I didn't realize she's American or British. I just assumed she was American. She has such a flawless accent. But yeah, and I like her character because the other two, I'm kind of like, yeah, I know what a cowboy in an apocalypse looks like, and yeah, I know what whatever they're going for with the Brotherhood of Steel guy looks like. But like this weird little chipper person who says thank you and stuff in the apocalypse is like a take. So I think she's great. I love Matt Berry. I think this was all of what I was missing from that fucking awful Boba Fett show. Remember that? When Matt Berry was a robot and he just stood in the corner silently. Like, and then
I forgot Matt Berry was in that show.
Stunk. It was the worst thing about the show. So it was cool that they did it well here. And he's a robot, so he can come back. It just seems like he is the voice of those things. So that's pretty cool.
So presumably he'll be around whenever any Mr. Handy is around.
Yeah. Oh, and
which is like a line of robots.
Yeah. So. Someone mentioned, she was in Army of the Dead. She's the daughter in that. So yeah. So yeah, she was cool in that. Or she was cool in this. I really liked her. I think the production design is all very good. And yeah, I couldn't know less about the game. So if you don't like it because you like the games, I understand. But I'm not that person.
No, Nando, I don't like it for other reasons.
Or that, yeah, that's another option. Yeah. I feel like I watched something else, but I cannot remember what it was. Or I've read a bunch of stuff, but none of that's anything to talk about. Oh, yeah, I know what it was. Because I watched it this morning. It's on Shudder. You can now watch AI with the Zombie or whatever it's called. The movie where, not Zombie, AI with the Devil, the one where
Late Night with the Devil.
Man uses AI to destroy his studio audience or something. I think it's cool. I think it's a good movie. I wish they didn't ruin it by putting AI in it. And also, this is the thing I will say about it, because I hadn't seen it in theaters, so I didn't know what it was. The director said that it was for 3 shots, right? Like there were 3 titles. Did you saw it, right, Diggins?
I didn't. No, I was
Oh,
going
okay.
to see it, but then I heard about the AI thing, so I'm like, well, I'm not going to see it in a theater.
Yeah, same. But so apparently, I remember the director was saying like, we only really did it for 3 little cutaways of like, a kitty holding a plug that you put up when somebody's head explodes or whatever. Like in the those like little images. And I think that's true. Like those definitely look like AI. There was also some design stuff on the back, and I just can't tell if that was also AI made. And if that's the case, then it's like, all right, director, you should probably not have said that then. But if that's not the case, then it's just like get rid of those images and then do different ones. We all want to like this movie because I do think it's very good at what it's being, and it's not really that like it's scary in the way that it's supposed to be scary, but it's also kind of silly in a way that's makes it palatable. And it has a story that I think was interesting. I don't think it's like I still don't think it's someone there. If you don't like horror movies at all, you probably won't love it. But I think it's got a lot of style, and I think David Dastmalchian is very good in it. And like I don't know, he's good. It's a good role because it's a guy who is kind of sucks, right? Because he's like a daytime or late night TV show
He's
host.
just like me.
Well, that part of it is fun because you're watching somebody who sucks, but also he's like a performer. So you're watching a performer perform is always fun. Seeing like what that, the third generation of that is. Either way, he's good. But yeah, if you don't want to watch it because of the AI stuff, I understand. But if it's not AI stuff, if it's only those 3 images, then they should just take them out. I don't understand why it's more complicated than that. What are we doing next week, you guys?
Rebel Moon, right?
Yeah.
Rebel Toon.
What was it called? Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scar Giver or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flame Keeper was first one.
The Flame Keeper,
Child
yeah.
of Fire.
Frozen Empire, yeah.
I don't know, man. It doesn't matter.
The Flame
It's
Keeper.
I.
It'd be funny though if like Camille comes into this one and it's like, "Hi, it's me, I'm the Flame Keeper."
I gotta tell you, I'm so not excited for this. It's gonna hurt so much. There's not gonna be random explosions and dino sex and tail whips.
It's certainly going to be no Theodore Rex.
There will definitely be random explosions though. That's like all this
I
movie
guess,
will be.
yeah.
It won't balance out that with the dino sex.
Much more slow mo. They'll
Yeah.
slower.
I've heard this one
stretch those
is
explosions.
so much slow motion, more than even the last one.
I appreciate that the reviewers have the nuance to. It's like the first one was 21% on Rotten Tomatoes, and this one's 13. Like it's that much worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's somehow that much worse. The ending must make no sense because this is it, right? This is like the conclusion.
Oh no, not at all. Well,
Oh what?
It's not the
No.
conclusion of the universe, but I think these part 1 and part 2 are supposed to be just one contiguous story.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's further parts.
So having not watched it myself, I hear that from one review I read, they do leave doors open that you kind of like, come on,
No.
we be done.
No.
But also, I'm pretty sure Zach has said in an interview that they want to do 6 of these and video games and comics and stuff. So like, it's not the end in the sense that like this universe is probably going to have like a, like the game is on moment. I don't even know what else those are called, but like in The Mummy where some character actor shows up and is like, I'm the real guy, and then we'll never see them again. But like Harry Styles, let's say. Yeah, that what it could be? It could be Henry Cavill. He could do his Black Adam impression of Superman showing up and meeting Black Adam.
what if like Ray Fisher comes back, but bad now?
Oh,
he's like, I'm evil.
like a zombie or something.
Like a cyborg.
Like
He
a
can come back, he's a cyborg.
Yeah, that would be great. And then he's like, "You should probably move." And then it cuts. And I'm like, "Oh, that's what that footage was from." I thought that was from Justice League, and that was why I was in Justice League trailer. But no, that was actually secret Rebel Moon footage from 8 years before that movie existed. Cool.
Oh man. Well, I guess that's exciting.
Yeah.
Is this goodbye? So, but thank you everyone for donating. Thank you so much. Right now, it's $1,650. Give it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Our
that's
amazing
incredible.
audience.
That is more than I thought we were going
This
to
is
raise.
definitely more than this movie took in a box office because it never released. So if anybody, if they ever wanted to like give this a estimated box office or something, they could say it's this. I'd be fine with that.
It did some good. Theodore Rex did some good.
Mhm.
Put some good back into the world. which
Theodore
is great.
Rex has officially done more good for the world than Rebel Moon.
Yeah. We're gonna leave. Obviously, this will be up, so you can be watching this whenever. It can be like years from now. People every so often I see someone comment on the other ones.
And there'll be a podcast, right? Like
and
this podcast.
This whole thing is going out as a podcast as well.
Let's go.
But also, if you're a person who donates in the next day, so I'm gonna say, you know what? I'll give it the weekend because we don't have to do this until, like some people maybe have work. So let's say by Monday the 22nd. Or excuse me, the 22nd of April, at like
over the weekend
night or something. That'll be the cutoff. When like if you have donated anybody, then I will look up all the donations over $5 and then figure out who that person is. I'll put it in the Discord and Twitter and stuff. And then if somebody wants to do a big donation for a movie or Entourage, that will still be an option then.
$1,000 for Entourage is still on the table.
Still open to like 3 people getting together and doing it.
That's also
like,
an option.
Maybe 5.
Yeah.
I don't like. Well, if it happens, like we'll talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this gets bumped up to $26.50 overnight, we'll be like, all right, let's talk. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you all so much.
Like, truly been amazing.
And next week,
fun.
Rebel Moon Part 2 /
Rebel
The
Moon.
Scargiver. Until then,
oh boy,
I've been at Nando View Movies on Twitter.
I'm at Zippy by Day, right there down below.
I'm